Welcome everyone to the BX Sports Jedi Network Return to the Knicks podcast. Tonight, the Charlotte Hornets take on the New York Knicks. Let's get it.
Go New York, go New York, go!
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the BX Sports Jedi Network Return to the Knicks podcast and the live watch along. It is me, the Don of the watch along, with my main man, my Don, Chef Dan. What's up, Chef Dan?
Salute to everyone in the crowd. Excuse me, in the crowd. Salute to everyone in the chat joining us tonight. Salute to you, Jedi. I'm excited. Whenever the Knicks play, you have no choice but to be excited, especially if that orange and blue runs deep in your veins. How about you, Jedi? How you feeling tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to see a pair of 2-1 teams here come in. It's early in the season for the New York Knickerbockers, but they need a win tonight because now after that they had a long road trip coming up. So take care of home cooking, and one quarter, one possession at a time, and let's get ready to go. I'm excited here. 2-1 for the Knickerbockers. They're moving the ball around. They're scoring from all assets. But before we even get going, some news. Some news here. We saw that options were being picked up. Obi Toppin as well as Emmanuel Quickly. Good job on the New York Knicks picking up their options.
Yeah, it definitely extends the timeline for them, lets them, wait it out for one more year for negotiations, and it also helps them, see what they are as they mature more into their roles, who they become as players, and what contracts are they appropriately should be given, especially while, with each year that they're not signing, the cap table goes up and up. There's more and more money being brought in, so they're gonna get more and more chances to make generational wealth for their families.
Absolutely. Salute to everyone, to the worldwide famous chat in the building. We can see Hector in the building, Marie Matthews, Mike Mazda. Salute, guys. Welcome. And of course, we before we get going any further, let's try to help people make some money in their pockets. You know how we do it. We try to help you guys here. They're giving you the spreads and the odds. The New York Knicks are a 7.5 point favorite at home at plus 250, and minus 320 over and under 225 points. Now we see the Knicks consistently at home has been scoring over a century mark. So they're alone. They're averaging around 110 points a game at home. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head. Tonight, this is going to be a closer game. I'm going to take the Hornets under. I'm going to take Hornets, but I still think the Knicks win outright. But I think the Knicks win a 5 point game here. It's going to be a close game than we think.
Uh, I'm taking the Knicks. I'm taking the under. You're definitely right. It is going to be a closer game, but I think they just might hit the 7 point mark.
All right, all right. So they got to win by 8. So even if you, yeah, ooh, I know what you mean. That's going to be a close one. Let's Jeffrey, salute Jeffrey
Hmm.
Hernandez. We make sure that this year we're going to give the ambulance a little bit of a rest. We're not going to have that room for you in Tampa Hospital. I think you're going to have a much more easier day, easier season this year, Jeffrey. But salute, Mr. Vernon. Salute. How are you, sir? I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we'll get ready here because after tonight they go to the Deer District. They go play they play the Hornets and the Bucks. Then they play the Cavaliers. They play those disgusting Hawks. So let's not look ahead. But yes, it's exciting to see. We're starting to get it's basketball season, baby.
Absolutely right. And not only that, I know that people may feel like that's a gauntlet, but this is exactly what's needed in order to help this team mold itself. You want tougher competition earlier in the season, especially with a lot of these teams where they've only added maybe one or two pieces, but they've kept the continuity at most. And you see a lot of these teams are performing very, very well. So you know the standard is high, and that sets the standard early on for the rest of the season. It also lets you know where you rank amongst a lot of these teams. I know we had we lost against the Grizzlies, but we made that game exciting. And in
Indeed,
basketball, all you need to do is make a game exciting, and that gives you a chance.
indeed, indeed. I have the starting five here. I have the starting lineup for the Hornets. The starting five. Our old friend Dennis Smith Jr. in there. He's been playing, reluctance with next man up mentality, but he's been taking advantage of his playing time early part. And of course, you follow by Kelly Oubre Jr. there. You got Mason Plumlee, PJ Washington, and Gordon Hayward. So Hayward, out of witness protection, is actually playing here early part of the season for Charlotte. They need him.
Yeah, he's definitely an offensive threat that they need in order to help them stay afloat consistently while people like LaMelo Ball and Terry Rozier are out, because those guys, when you get them all three together, they are an offensive. Those three help each other out in their scoring ways, and also helps other people feed off of that. A lot of people, saw those nights where Kelly Oubre started getting hot and hitting lots of shots from threes. That's because they like to space and pace, run up the court, play good defense, and then off of the good defense, they get easy buckets. And before you know it, someone's got 20 points somewhere. And then once you start defending that person harder, they really share the ball.
Indeed, indeed. I have the New York Knicks starting lineup. I normally do it in the introduction. I get all hyped up, but of course, what Wednesdays are the toughest days for myself and my voice after coming back from NXT Live. So that's why I didn't do the introductions like I normally do it with the Knicks. But the Knicks will have Jalen Brunson, Evan Fournier, Barrett, Randall, Mitchell Robinson, the same five again. No changes. If it's not broken, don't fix. So try not to fix what's not broken. So I kind of like it. Gives continuity. Everyone knows their roles, and of course, this is such a good, fun team scene here. Let's see again. Protect home court, and of course, finish out this homestand with a victory.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
The even line, okay, not the under. All right, good luck with that one on that making that money. I think they're gonna. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be one of those tough games here. One thing the Knicks got to do here, as soon as the Hornets turn the ball over, they need to capitalize, continue that transition offense, and keep scoring. Punish them on every turnovers, making Nick points. Let the turnovers lead into Nick's easy bucket opportunities. And of course, the Knicks have not been turning the ball over at all much. I think they're one of the best teams handling the ball, and it starts with Jalen Brunson and a healthy Derrick Rose. What a big difference!
Yeah. Also, you said Mason Plumlee's in the starting lineup.
Yeah, I got Mason Plumlee in the lineup.
Okay. I need Mitchell Robinson to make that presence felt again. If
He's
these
gonna have to
bigs
eat
are
lunch.
not, this is I'm matter of fact, this is gonna be a common theme throughout the season. So let me get this out the way now. If you're big, if your big isn't a space and pace type of big, if he's not elite offensively, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna underrate every single center, and Mitchell Robinson should have his, way with all those centers. The centers that aren't offensively that gifted, the centers that aren't like Hartenstein that can be an offensive hub, passing in and out, and then before you know it, he could get a few floaters. You get him to the line, he's a big that's gonna make a couple free throws, and then if you're not paying attention, he could hit a three or two. Those bigs, whatever. But the like a Clint Capella type, like against the Hawks, I need Mitchell Robinson's presence felt. So yeah, Plumlee isn't one of those space and pace bigs. Like he can pass a little. He has good passing skills and he can cut very well, but that's only if you're not paying attention. And Mitchell Robinson needs to be paying attention. I'm
That's
not
what
looking for
tonight.
the points. I'm looking for the presence.
Tonight, I'm saying Harkenstein gets seven assists. I have a feeling this kid is gonna surprise. It's gonna be so eye opening, especially with like you said, a skill set like Plumlee, and whoever he goes up to, whoever's their backup center. If I'm not mistaken, it's Thornton. If I'm not mistaken, right? Thornton from I think he's their backup center. He should eat.
JT Thor.
Yeah, JT Thor. So I maybe
I
we
mean, I
shall see
think at
there.
some point they're gonna introduce Kai Jones and also Mark Williams.
Yeah, I think it's kind of maybe man, maybe in the Garden, but it's kind of a little too early for Kai Jones yet. I don't think they have that. I don't think he's quite their season
They
yet. But you
played
never
him.
know.
They played him last year against us.
Yeah. Remember, our new head coach. It's clear. It's our old friend Steve Clifford is the
Yeah,
new head coach. So we remember that's a different head coach. So we don't know if they're going to if he's been in the favorite rotation. Remember, he's one of those like the Thibodeau and practice. I got to see the work in practice. I got to see them do the work in practice. We don't do the work in practice. So he might be stuck in the bench for a little bit. Joe Curry, what's
yeah,
going
you're
on? Melvin
absolutely
Smith,
right.
salute.
Salute Joe Curry, Melvin Smith, Four Train Express, Knicks Morning Brew. Salute to everyone in the chat joining us, man. Jeffrey ain't no
No,
hospitals coming out tonight.
nah,
Nah,
nah. We're gonna cut that. We're putting you on the health plan, the new health plan, the Nick health plan.
not gonna lie, like it's and that I was just about to say this.
Yes.
That's what's gonna make the cardiac arrest go away. Those moments like against the Magic, you saw that moment in the fourth quarter where things you were calling it, where Cole Anthony hits a bucket, cuts it down to like a two possession game. He hits a three, possibly makes it a one. I believe made it a one possession game, and then after that, Jalen Brunson just says, "Give me the ball. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take us home. I'm gonna take the shots as needed. Just give me the ball." If someone needs to be set up, we already saw it with the Cam dish out in the first game. Someone's gonna be set up for the shot. But other than that, give me the ball, get out the way, and
Yeah.
that's what
We
he's
saw
here
that.
for.
Yeah, that's that. That was in the third because he had. I think he had 7 straight points in the third quarter.
Hmm.
Remember, usually we used to have the third quarter doom groom, and he stabilized that. What a difference he made there! Stabilized that there. Dennis Smith, he had a good game against the Hawks last time. Last game, Dennis Smith Jr. did had a really strong performance. He had 18 points. He had a really strong performance there. Playing, he knows his leash on the NBA to actually stick is very short, so he's gonna have to put up or shut up. And he's a desperate player.
Uh, yeah, not. I mean, he doesn't have to be spectacular for this team.
Right.
He just has to show that he's a serviceable point guard. And we know that Dennis Smith Jr. has all the intangibles. The only thing that really was in question was his shot. And it came to a point where Fizdale's bad coaching, and Jedi, you and I can attest to this by watching our favorite football teams. Coaching matters.
It does.
Fizdale and Keith Smart's bad coaching broke his shot.
Yeah. Yeah. That they didn't develop him well. And let's see. So Rangers Islanders they are on their way. 17-28-9 here. So there's a lot of sports going on.
Oh, I don't even have that on. I should put that on my TV.
Yeah, they're playing, and you got NBA basketball action tonight, and you got wrestling later on. So it's a lot of content for myself to try to keep an eye on.
I gotta go to sleep immediately after this. Early in the
Oh,
morning, I
you
gotta
and me
hurry
both.
up and yeah. Now we
JD.
making Swedish meatballs tomorrow. So
All right.
all
Let's
right,
let's bring our third man in the booth there. There we go.
Brunson has the ball. Brunson almost a turnover there, but RJ fighting for the ball comes up with it. Has the ball defended by Hayward. Step back, pull up. It's good. RJ Barrett early on the board, 2 points. Knicks draw blood early. Hayward has the ball. Hayward gets it over to Washington. Washington gets it back to Hayward. Hayward over to Washington, who steps up for a three, and that's good. So Washington early with the 3 ball. Charlotte has a 1 point lead. Brunson has the ball for the Knicks. Brunson gets it over to Randall. Randall over to Fournier, back to Brunson. Brunson gets the screen from Robinson. Brunson driving right, twirling around in the paint now, backing him down. Turnaround jumper is good. Jalen Brunson for 2. And the Knicks have a 1 point lead, 4-3. 10:50 here in the first. Smith has the ball. Smith defended well, gets it over to Hayward. Hayward defended by Barrett. Barrett gives Hayward the baseline, and there's a foul. So foul was before the shot. Charlotte going to inbound it. Plumlee has the ball over to Washington. Washington over to Smith Jr. Smith, floater, off the mark. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson crossing up, floater is good. So Knicks with the early 6-3 lead here. 10:20 left in the first. Brunson gets it over to They get it over to Washington. Washington driving, blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Rebound picked up by Randall. Randall bringing the ball up now. Randall, and he picks up the foul. And that's a 3-point foul. So Randall being smart.
Nice, smart.
IQ is increasing in this team, man. I love it.
Not a lot of heavy lifting, that's why.
So Randall to the line for 3.
He got that foul on Kelly Oubre, right?
I believe so. As he makes the first shot. Converts all. Oh, they only gave him 2 free throws. Okay. 8-3. As Washington has the ball. Washington kicks it out to Smith. Smith has the ball. Smith driving, layup, blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Robinson gets it over to Brunson. Brunson over to Fournier. Fournier. He kicks it over to Randall. Back to Fournier. Fournier for 3. That's good. Evan Fournier for 3. And the Knicks have an 8-point lead here. 11-3. 9:30 left in the first. And Hayward almost coughs it up. Hayward picks back up the dribble. Gets it over to Oubre. Oubre for 3. Misses. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson bringing the ball up now. Brunson over to Barrett. Barrett in the post. He has Smith on him. floater off the back iron. Hayward with the rebound. Hayward bringing the ball up. Hayward gets a screen, kicks it out over to Washington. Washington driving, and that's a high arcing shot. Well, excuse me, that was a block by Mitchell Robinson.
No, that was a block, baby.
Yep.
He, like you said, what you said, you want him to assert himself. There you go, early
He
part.
wants. Yep. They get it to Hayward on the inbound. Hayward driving. That traveled. That step through was such a travel.
Got a mullet going on, damn Hayward.
No, he just shaved the side of his head. As Randle gets it to Fournier, back to Brunson. Brunson gets a screen from Robinson. He floaters off the back iron. Smith has the ball now. Smith over to Oubre. Oubre floater is good.
Could Oubre.
11-5. As Barrett has the ball. Barrett and Barrett with the careless dribble slipped out of his hand. And they kick it ahead to Washington. Washington to a cutting Smith, and that was an easy layup. 11-7. Knicks got to play better defense. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson gets a screen, driving, floater. Excuse me, lob to Robinson as he finishes off the slam. Give that man an assist. 13-7. 8 minutes here left in the first. Plumlee has the ball. Plumlee over to Hayward. Hayward, snake dribbling, and blocked behind by Randle. Randle in transition, and he got blocked. But Barrett's right there to pick it up. Over to Brunson, over to Fournier. Fournier dribbling, driving, and over to Robinson. And Robinson with the midi. Brandon Schultz, salute to you. As Smith gets it over to Hayward. Hayward back to Brunson. Excuse me, Smith. Back to Smith. Smith for three. And that's off the mark. We're used to that. As Brunson brings the ball up. Brunson over to Fournier. Fournier's tip pass gets over to Barrett. Barrett, jab stepping. What you going to do, Barrett? They say Barrett stepped out of bounds. Second turnover for Barrett. Mitch with the turnaround jumper.
That number 23 is getting contagious.
15-7. 8-point lead for the Knicks here as Washington pulls up for three. That's off the mark. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson gets it ahead to Randle. Randle working the dribble. He has Washington on the chop. Excuse me. Got him on the block. Turnaround J over Washington is good. And Knicks have a 10-point lead here. Oubre has the ball. Gets the screen from Plumlee. Oubre driving. Pulls up. Gets the jumper. 17-9. Lead is back down to 8 for the Knicks. Brunson has the ball. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett driving. Barrett wrap around. And they say there's a foul. And Knicks will call a timeout.
I wonder who on it. On Plumlee or could that be on Kelly Oubre Jr. too?
No, I think that might have been on PJ Washington.
On Washington? I know it was on the pass.
Second team foul.
So far, 17 points here, and they're moving the ball around, and you're seeing help defense. You're also seeing Robinson inserting himself, and he's leading by example because you saw even Julius on the help defense with that block. And it looks, they're engaged right now on defense, and you want them to continue to build on this 9-point lead here.
But more so than that, watching these 4 games so far, the Knicks have had good habits.
Exactly.
They're building good habits. That's what you love to see, is just building good habits.
And they're playing collectively as a unit. Not is not just one guy. Let me put on my shoulders. The Thanos complexion is out. So now this is a team, collective collaboration of work of guys on the court. Gotta like what we see there.
Absolutely.
Wait for them to return here.
You wanna address this?
And y'all hating on Randall Birmingham. I still wouldn't mind him gone. Be honest with you. If we could get a better piece for him, why not? I mean, but I'm still, we gotta wait to see. I'm still not 100% sold on Randall. I like what I'm. We gotta give credit when the guy's putting the effort and playing well. As much as we killed him last year, we also got to give him his flowers when he's playing well. So you can't totally be totally one sided and continue to hate him, even if you don't. The same way Quickly gets a lot of hate when he really does good stuff. You got to be equally on that when it comes to Randall.
Joe Curry, if you could tell me what pleasant things that Randall did last season that was worth keeping him throughout that season, I the game is back from commercial. He's doing great, and we'll have that discussion on the podcast pretty soon, Jedi.
And there's only 3 games, guys, so we got to see.
Randall
So far,
inbounding, gets it over to Robinson. Robinson to Brunson. Brunson. Dribbling in the paint. Turnaround jumper. Ooh, high arcing, tough. 19-9. Knicks with the 10-point lead. Plumlee has the ball for the Hornets. Plumlee gets it over to Oubre. Oubre pulls up mid-range, and that's good. Good defense by Fournier, but just better offense by Oubre. Randall has the ball. Randall over to Fournier. Fournier gets the screen, fakes it. Now over to Randall. Randall on the block against Oubre. Randall backing him down, turning, and Randall got blocked from behind. That was good help defense. Kick it ahead, and they call a foul on Fournier. Wait, Fournier made a play on the ball.
Of course, look who's the umpire. I mean, the freaking ref.
Is this Scott Foster again?
No, it's the other one, Brothers. Tony Brothers. He's another one who stinks. And they get the ball though. They got that stupid take foul now.
I'm not upset at the take foul rule because the Knicks are gonna live off transition, but my God, like that was not a take foul.
No, it was underneath the basket.
Hayward misses. Robinson rips down the rebound, gets it ahead to Randall. Randall running ahead, has to slow things down, pulls up. Oh, but he got the foul. 13 foul on the Hornets. Jalen McDaniels with the foul.
See, good point there. There's something about his game that ain't right. Still ain't right. Yeah, you're right. You just got to keep an eye on it.
Brunson dribbling. Oh, picked up. They said another take foul.
What is another take foul? This referee. He's a terrible referee.
God.
He's going for the ball. He trying to go for
No,
the
he's
ball
not.
there.
He's not even. He didn't touch anyone. Smith gets it over to Plumlee. And McDaniels banks a tough three. So now Knicks have a 3-point lead. Barrett has the ball. Barrett rejects the screen, driving, and got the floater. Smith Jr. has the ball, defended by Fournier. Fournier playing nice defense, and they call a foul on Fournier.
He tripped a push. Oh my god! They got feet triangle up, and he said pushed him. See, that's a bad call there. Yes, he did. He tripped him. Yes, but he didn't. He made the sign that he pushed him. No, he didn't. He tripped foot. Either way, it was a foul. But so it's 5-on-8. I do like the substitution though that he made early here for bringing some coach guys in.
So they get it in to Maladon. Maladon over to Hayward. Hayward gets a screen. He's driving. Stop, and that's a travel.
Boy, Hayward's doing a lot of traveling here. He got freaking fire miles. He got to get out.
Said the floor was wet. Barrett pulls up for three, and that hits the front of the rim. McDaniels brought it in over to Maladon. Maladon gets a screen. Maladon driving along the baseline, stops, fakes it, kicks out over to McDaniels. McDaniels driving, and that's him using his length against Hartenstein. Quickly over to Randle. Randle pulls up for three, and that's the back of the iron. Bouknight with the rebound. Bouknight bringing the ball up. Bouknight gets a screen. Floater off the mark. Randle with the rebound. Randle bringing the ball up. Randle driving. Oh my gosh. Easy Euro lay-in for Randle. 23-18.
That looked nice.
And Hayward pulls up for jumper. Barrett's got to play better defense. Brunson working a dribble. And Maladon picks up another foul. Hornets call the timeout.
Man. I'm looking at that Charlotte bringing in their second unit, giving them a little bit of a pep. I like that Randle making them pay there, making them and taking advantage of the second unit there. Now, which is good. Let them play a little with the first unit against the. Then when you bring your second unit, just blitz the living crap out of the Hornets second unit because I think the Knicks are more better rounded in second unit than the Hornets because they've been longer together as a team.
Yeah, absolutely right. I'm not going to say that. I got to save that.
With 21-23 with almost 3 minutes left. So the Knicks might not make the 30-point, but they've been hitting 30 points in the first, but just win the quarter.
Win the quarter. That's it. Yeah.
Just win the quarter.
Not only that, but the pace had no choice but to start to slow down because the referees got themselves involved.
Speaking of
Joker,
Joe, yeah,
you said, let's hope that their backup center is another team's. Let's hope their backup center is another team starter. That's why the Hornets are so tough. So many big plays. Yeah, but I mean, we kind of just prepared for that with the Magic. The Magic have nothing but big players. And even if they get back some of their guards, like Jalen Suggs is not a small guard, Markelle Fultz is not a small guard. Like the Magic are a big team, and we played them very tough.
don't forget, don't think Isaac, if he ever gets
Yep.
back on the floor, and don't forget, it was good because we play the Hornets tonight. Let's see how we fare out with a big lineup because we know what comes after that on Sunday. Well, actually the Bucks and then the Cavaliers. Cavaliers are a big team as well. So we're going to see a sample size if the Knicks is going to need size going forward. How they're going to fill up against the taller teams, the bigger teams in the league. Which I think the Knicks are not that small either. They're not. Then that stigma is almost, you could say, pretty much gone.
Yep. Yo, did you see this painting that they
Yeah,
honor Clyde
I'm,
with?
I'm, I'm currently seeing it right now. Beautiful painting.
Beautiful painting, along with Clyde's that
That's
vest,
going to
man.
that's going to Virgin Islands or St. Thomas. I mean St. Thomas.
Oof. As Brunson gets it over to quickly driving floater is good. Manuel quickly on the board. 25-20.
Good possession off a timeout.
Yep. 2:35 in left in the first. Maladon has the ball. Gets it over to Washington. Washington trying to drive. Kicks it out. And excuse me. Richards almost fumbled that. Maladon pulls up for three, and that's good. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson gets a screen. Gets another screen. Stops, pulls back. Hartenstein for three, and that's off the back iron, but quickly with the rebound. Quickly gets it over to Brunson. Brunson driving. Him and Hartenstein just had a little miscommunication right there.
HK, you're right. It was St. Croix. I meant St. Croix. I couldn't remember which one of the islands.
Maladon gets it over to Washington. Washington to Bouknight. Back to Maladon. Maladon driving, kicks it out. Washington, and he stepped out of bounds. And Derrick Rose comes into the game. So Rose has the ball, gets it over to quickly, gets it to Reddish dribbling, and fumbled off his foot. As Bouknight, tough, lengthy layup right there. And they've tied it up. Quickly gets it over to Rose for three, and that's good. 28-25. Minute 10 here left in the first. Maladon gets it over to Bouknight. Bouknight gets a screen. Bouknight pocket pass over to Richards, and Richards gets the tough layup. Quickly with the ball, quickly dribbling. Rejects the screen, spins over, mid-range jumper. Falls off the mark. And nice block by Hartenstein as Reddish gets the ball. Reddish, tough lay. Missed it, but he's heading to the line.
Oh man, he looks more comfortable. See how he's attacking to the rim by Reddish? Oof.
But this is the unit he's comfortable with because they're not asking him to do too much. This is what I said during that the preseason game. as he makes the first free throw. Is that like it makes sense for him to be with the starting lineup, but they don't space and pace the way he needs the space and pace, because that makes his game more lethal. Only after he's hit a few like this that you could bring him back into a starting lineup like this to like ours, and he'll start to do some ISO stuff and dominate. Maladon has a ball kick. Oh, turnover right there. Hartenstein got it over to Reddish quickly. Reddish, tough lay. Missed it, but Hartenstein, Johnny on the spot with the cleanup. 32-27. 18 seconds left as the Hornets could hold for the last shot. Maladon over to McDaniels, and McDaniels hits a three. Rose, drive in. Couldn't draw the foul. So, Knicks end the first quarter with a 2-point lead, 32-30. They win the quarter, but they've given up 30 points. And a lot of that I attribute to the turnovers. 5 turnovers in the first quarter. Let's clean that up. Let's just clean that up. There's nothing much to say about that. We're dribbling off our foot. We're miscuing our passes. We're dribbling it out of bounds off of our foot yet again. Let's clean that up. And that's easy.
Indeed. Let's take a quick water break, and we'll give you the stats for the first quarter. We'll be right back. All right, a little quick break right there. Hope you guys enjoy that there as we reset. Chef Dan, any numbers you want to give us, throw out there real quick before we get the second. I'm a couple seconds behind, so just letting you know.
That's fine. The Knicks are shooting 56% from the field, but the Hornets are shooting 52. Knicks are shooting 40% from the 3-point line. Hornets 50. Both teams are shooting 100% from the free throw line, but the Knicks are out blocking them 4-2.
All right, as we start the second quarter here, Dennis Smith Jr. is back. He's bringing the ball up, covered by Derrick Rose. Bounce pass to Kelly Oubre Jr. No, Washington PJ, excuse me, and PJ misses it, and Derrick Rose stepped out of bounds. So they're watching every little thing. They have Hawkeyes all of a sudden, the umpire, the refs here, looking at everything, but his foot was out of bounds, so they get a second opportunity here with 11:47. Knicks up by 2, 32-30. As they're going to inbound, Washington inbounds here to Richards. Washington top of the key now. Passes it to Dennis Smith Jr. Smith, 18 on the shot clock. Now Jr. drives, shoots, and he hits it. So a broken clock is right twice a day. Dennis Smith Jr. hits a long jumper. 32 all. Here's Rose with the floater. Puts it up, count it, and one. Derrick Rose. To the delight of Antoine.
From the start. Now you can see Antoine
It's got to be in
Griezmann.
English, Antoine. It's got to be English. You're under pressure.
I love Derrick Rose.
That's a very valid.
So he has a chance for a conventional 3-point play here at the line. Rose at the line here. Hits the free throw, completes the 3-point play. 35-32 as Dennis Smith brings the ball up. You go over to Washington. He's got a pick here by Richards. He's driving now, stops, spins. McDaniels to Dennis Smith. And Bouknight hits a 3-pointer. So that's even at 35 all. Bouknight, the second-year player. So now quickly now driving, kicks it out to Rose. Rose now drives. Rose off of Harnstein. Harnstein, right place at the right time. Give that man Rose an assist. 37-35. So good job there. The point guards breaking down the defense. Easy buckets. Here's Bouknight. Bouknight puts it up. He got fouled. So he'll go to the line for two free throws. See, this is a big difference because last year you couldn't give that to Butterfingers Noel. That he would have fumbled it and forget about it.
Wumble and bumbled it.
Steve, we'll give you that answer in a moment. A broken clock is because the time, and whenever that if it's 12:01, you go be 12:01 in the morning, 12:01 in the evening, in the afternoon. Yep. So it's correct twice a day. And that too, Joe Curry, because it's broken. Mm-hmm. Misses the first free throw, Chef Dan.
Ball don't lie.
There you go. Bouknight hits one of two from the line. So 37-36, Hartenstein going in, passes back quickly drawing, quickly shoots the three. And that's a drawn rebound, and Hartenstein was pushed there. No call on it. That should have been a loose ball foul. Dennis Smith now. McDaniels spins over to Genesis Jr. 14 on the shot clock. Now in the top of the key. Now he keeps his dribble. Now he keeps dribbling into the paint. Dribbling. He's going to shoot Dennis Smith, and he hits it. So Dennis Smith playing a little confidence. That's the Hornets' first lead, 38-37. Now quickly now, spins back to Toppin, back to Reddish. Reddish now drive back to Toppin, and give and go, and Toppin just missed that one, but a loose ball. Toppin comes back. Now Toppin, hold it, reset. Now he's going to shoot the three himself, and it's good! 3-pointer. Obi Toppin. He uses all the force, and he nails it. Knicks up 40-38. And Reddish with the long arms. Almost had a steal. McDaniels not get it back, but Obi switches. And look how the Knicks are switching there on defense. And over the top, now Knicks get the rebound. Good job there on the defense. Darnell salute. Here's Toppin for another three. And it's good! 3-pointer. Obi Toppin. Yeah! 43-38. Let's go, Obi. Here's McDaniels. Washington has it. Washington step back on Reddish. And, got it over the arm stretch arms of Reddish. P.J. Washington answers that back. So here's Quickly. Quickly passes the top. Actually, Rose. And Rose misses. So here's Dennis Smith. Smith now driving in the paint. Passes it over the... And Washington shoots the three. And he hits it. So Washington feeling it. Tom Thibodeau calls a timeout. So Washington wants to answer back, taking it personal. So Charlotte put a 1-point lead, and we have a timeout on the floor. So we got some high-paced, quick action here.
Yeah. And Obi Toppin, he's showing that he's been working on that three-pointer, man.
That after that steal, no hesitation. He stopped, he looked, he said, nice. Loved it. And that was a shot with confidence. Well, as the Knicks City dancers are back on. Too bad you can't watch it.
Yeah, I'm just getting a Caesar Sportsbook commercial with what's his name? Kenny Mayne.
No, we got the Lady City dancers in the middle dancing to Strike a Pose, Vogue, Madonna. Yeah, shit, Dan, let's strike a pose.
Is this what you want? Is this what you want?
All I want to see is this, the 3-pointer. You bring back the old Larry Johnson 3-pointer. You want to strike a
Yeah,
pose? There you go.
yeah.
I think this meant more, be honest with you, Chef Dan, the Larry Johnson than the 3 to the dome. I'd rather have, like, I don't know. I'm sorry, but to me, when I
I
think it
mean, if
is,
someone brings
playoff
this back,
4-point play better
I'm
than
not even
this
gonna
because
lie. If
we didn't go
someone
that
brings
far
this,
with this.
yeah. I mean, because everyone's doing this now, but no one's done this in a while.
As we return back from the commercial break here, the timeout that Thibodeau called on the floor. Now they got to make sure that they close out on the 3-point line, not leave there too many open threes. PJ Washington was wide open there, one of the shortest threes in the NBA. Is it me or did Rebecca Harlow's shoulders got more wider? Like she's ready to tackle somebody.
That's what motherhood does.
Ah, that little Serbiak.
Chill. Yeah, that was the only bright spot of last season. Was Baby Zerbiak.
All right, they inbound the ball here. Here's Derrick Rose. Rose driving. Derrick Rose switches lanes and makes a beautiful layup. Switching hands too in mid-flight. 45-44. Knicks take the lead there. Good timeout there and good execution. Here's Dennis Smith Jr. Smith passes it to Kelly Oubre Jr. Kelly Oubre Jr. shoots, and that's off the mark. He's laying bricks. And loose ball. Last touch by Knicks. Harkenstein dove. Plumlee back in the game here, so I want to see this matchup between Plumlee and Harkenstein. Frankie rolled. He likes the Hornets. Salute Frankie. So they'll inbound the ball here. McDaniel's trying to get right there to Plumlee. Plumlee to Thor. Now here's to Dennis Smith Jr. So Thor in the game. Smith Jr. and Plumlee. Plumlee now spins, goes, and he's going to get bailed out with a foul there. Harkenstein commits the personal. Yeah, 3 seconds on that shot clock too. Yeah, they are playing like underdogs. You're correct. They're playing a little. Yes.
I mean, because their guy Lamelo Ball isn't out there, and Terry Rozier. Like those guys are offensive hubs for them, especially Terry Rozier.
So 2 shots for Plumlee, and he hits the first one. He has another one coming up. We're all leaving at 45 with 8:03 before halftime as Hayward checks in. As McDaniels take a seat. He hits the free throw. So he hits 2. The Hornets up by 1. As Rose will bring the ball up here. Rose passes it quickly. Emmanuel quickly back to Derrick Rose. He's trying to get a ref who passed the top and catch and shoot 3, and that's off the mark short in front of the rim. Oubre gets up the rebound. Oubre now trying to get alley-oop to Mason. Plumlee, and that all discombobulated. Knicks will get the ball. That was a bad pass. Too deep underneath the basket there. Turnover. So that's the 5th turnover for the Hornets. The Knicks has 6. But the Pacers really good game here. Good offensive game going as Toppin now calling a play here. Now passes it over to quickly. Quickly. Quickly's going to shoot the three. And that's good. Three-pointer, Emmanuel Quickly from downtown. So Knicks up by 2. Dennis Smith Jr., good job by Rose cutting him off. Now Plumlee. Now Dennis Smith's on the curl. Good job by Rose staying with him. Now Rose, now he's driving. Smith stops, shoots. And there's another brick. Here comes Rose now. Rose passes it quickly. Has Oubre on him. Now he's dribbling, snake dribble in, puts it up, and he draws a foul. Good job there by Quickly feeling the contact and putting it up there. He was going to he'll be rewarded for the line with some free throws. I think the foul's on Thor. Yep. Mitchell Robinson, HK was dominating in the first part. He had some blocks. He had a nice shoot, a floater, or turnaround jumper. Probably he'll be back coming in soon.
Yeah, Tibbs is getting ready to do wholesale substitutions.
As Quickly hits the first free throw here. (49-46). Quickly has another free throw coming up. He misses. He goes 1 or 2 for the line. So Quickly, usually their best free throw shooter. As Dennis Smith will bring the ball up here. Hayward now gets it. RJ back in the game as well. Hayward now trying to jab step. Now he's dribbling, stop. Good pickup. Oubre now. Oubre steps back. Randle guarding him, and that's an air ball. So Julius Randle played some good defense there. So Oubre missed. Pepe Le Pew returns for Quickly, Fournier. And so is Brunson. Brunson's back. So good job by Rose giving a spell there and being productive. So here's Randle, and there's going to be a foul on JT Thor being overzealous or hooking. So Thor, that's his second foul. The kid wants the playing time. He's got to stay away from those kind of silly fouls. Like all second-year players or neophytes get into those trouble. As they're going to give the ball right to Brunson. Brunson, 12 on the shot clock. Brunson now driving. Brunson spins. Here's Barrett. Barrett spins. Back to Brunson. Brunson, 4 on the shot clock. Brunson's going to have to hurry. Brunson spins. Brunson puts it up. Tough shot. And he gets a foul. So Dennis Smith Jr. bailed them out there. So he'll go to the line. Good job there by Brunson. Beautiful play there. And of course, Brunson is ambidextrous. He switches from arms, from hands, from right to left. And that's great because he knows how to switch and be able to hit there.
Remember, it's 3 lefties on the team now.
Yeah, correct.
You know what's funny? He's just like RJ Barrett. His dad, they're both they both right-handedly, but their dad made them learn the game of basketball using their left hand dominantly.
Nice. As he hits the first free throw, that's a good fax there. 50-46, Knicks up by 4. Brunson hits a pair of free throws here, 51-46, 6:14, almost through the halfway point of the quarter. So here's Plumlee. Plumlee now, top of the key, has Mitchell Robinson on him. Here's Hayward. Hayward stops, kicks it out to Thor, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Brunson. Brunson wants to push. Brunson pushes. Brunson pushes. Brunson. Beautiful move, coast to coast. Yeah. Love it. Thibodeau loves it. I love it. Here we go. Here's Magdadon. Bounce past to Plumlee. Plumlee got fouled there by Mitchell Robinson. Wow, he had 1, 2. He should have went to the free throw line there on Plumlee, on Hayward. Looked like a little bit of a push there.
That's what he's probably having a conversation with the ref about.
Yeah, and he probably hits the first free throw. I was gonna ask a question, but never mind. It's gonna be a goofy question, but we'll leave it. Wait, when it comes to which hand they that's which one.
How would I know?
He's multi-talented. Oh. A bounce pass to Randall. Randall puts it up, and Plumlee comes up with the rebound. Plumlee now bringing this ball up. Look at this, trying to bounce past to Hayward, give and go, back door. And, man, he misses, going to go to the free throw line. So we got right-handed, left-handed, backdoor action. My goodness. And is this a PG show or what? Hayward, in and out. Chef Dan.
Ball don't lie.
And he goes 1 of 2 for the line. 53-49, 5:21 before halftime. And now here's Brunson will bring the ball up. Brunson, as a players start running around from picks. Brunson now, Fournier now. Fournier puts the floater. He puts it and he gets it. So Evan Fournier. So Knicks spreading here. Everyone's pretty much scoring and everyone getting at will here, getting their shots. Here's Lau mounted almost. I don't know if was that a pass or was that a floater, but either way it works. 51-51. And here's Randall give and go to Brunson. Brunson now back to Randall. Randall catch and shoot 3, and he was squared up. And Rancho Robinson had position, but he lost it. Couldn't hold on to that one. Good box out there, but Magdanon shows you their technique. And Hayward offensive foul.
I like that.
So
I like that.
So PJ Washington will come back in here and Thor will sit down. So Brunson. Brunson wants a pick from Mitchell. Now over to Randall. Randall by the circle. 1-on-1 with Washington. Goes up to try to hunt the foul, but he nailed it. So Julius Randle hits that. Now, that would happen 2 years ago. He was hitting those. This last year, he wasn't. Big difference. He's hitting them here so far, early part. Here's Hayward. Hayward passes in. Oh, stolen by Brunson. Brunson now dribbling. RJ, Knicks want to push. RJ Barrett. Bully Barrett. He got it off the glass. RJ Barrett. Oh, I love that move from that kid. Timeout is called by Steve Clifford. 59-51, Knicks up. So the Knicks are getting attacking the offense from everywhere. When, of course, when you have a point guard that distributes and get the ball going, get everyone involved, get everyone part of the party. Hey, you bring the rice, you bring the chicken, the other one brings the Coronas, the Hennekens, the Johnny Walker. That's how you start a party, and that's what the Knicks are doing here.
Start the party off.
You got to make sure you're not that one that brings the dish that nobody likes, that they're like, ugh, learn to leave it. You always have one of those. God bless them, because they want to contribute, but I think napkins or ice would have been better for you, sir or ma'am.
Instead of the tuna salad with the raisins in it.
Yeah, right. We know that.
Or the dry ass potato salad.
You know it. We all got one in every culture and it's like, you know what? It'll be okay if we bring some ice. Coca-Colas are fine too.
Or you messed up the macaroni and cheese because you swore by it that you knew how to make some good mac and cheese.
Oh. All right, let's take another quick water break. We'll be right back. Don't forget to hit those likes, hit those likes, hit those likes. The channel needs those likes. And yes, and we forgot to say hello to our number one draft pick. Johnny Davis is in the building. Always acknowledge our number
Johnny
one draft pick.
Davis, salute. Who's
Anthony,
that in
what's up,
Celebrity
Anthony?
Row?
Uh, I don't know who they are, to be honest with you. They're not big celebrities to me.
Not that much of a celebrity.
And Anthony says, it seems that we're toying with them. They're going to lay the SmackDown at some point. Hopefully.
I don't think we're toying with them. I just like everyone keeps thinking like the same thing. It's almost there for the Knicks. They haven't hit their stride yet.
All right, as they inbound the ball here, Hayward top of the key to Oubre. Mason Plumlee and Robinson a little overzealous. So Plumlee got smacked in the face. He said, give me the 5 fingers to your face. Smack. Robinson with 2 fouls, though. Now, 3:37 here. I will probably play. You got to protect Robinson here. Maybe you want to get Harkenstein back in there or even give Jericho Sims a couple, just a little burn. Oh my God, that's the most ugliest free throws ever.
Ball don't lie. He sold the foul.
He hits, misses both free throws there.
Ball don't lie.
51, 51, 59. Here's Barrett. Barrett getting deep. R.J. Barrett with a beautiful touch. 61, 59. That's what happens when you get deep in the paint. Here's Hayward. Hayward tried to return the favor, but nope. But Plumlee there. That might have been above the cylinder there. So here's Brunson. Brunson now getting a pick. Brunson over to Fournier on a curl. Fournier now. Fournier driving, stops. Florida off balance, and he nails it. So Fournier with his shot. Knicks up by 10. 63 with 2:50 here. Here's Washington. Washington cool off a little bit. They want to feature Hayward. Get the ball back to Washington if you're Hornets. He's been hitting it. Here's Kelly Oubre. Oubre almost had it stolen by Fournier. Fournier working hard on defense. And here's Magdon, and he got hit with the foul, counted and one. So Fournier was playing really well defensively, but he got on a switch and got his lunch taken care of there by Magdon. So Fournier will have a seat and will quickly get back in, no pun intended.
I'll say this. Fournier's been playing more physical defense. I noticed it because he's been fouling out a lot quicker. I can appreciate the effort.
He hits a free throw here, completes the 3-point play. Maladon. And Randle back to Barrett. Barrett driving. Barrett back to and stolen by Magdon. Right place in the right time. Now here's Hayward. Hayward puts it up and he scores. A transition bucket there. So he controlled the body. He used his body to shell away from Julius. And now Book Night. Ooh, was a tough one there. And that one's going to be on Book Night trying to run over Julius Randle. Wow.
Knicks are in the bonus.
Second period, no score between Rangers and Islanders. Just give you a quick update there. So Julius will go to the line here with 2:03 before halftime in the second. May the 4th. What is up? And he misses the first free throw. He hits 1 of 2. He goes 1 of 2 from the line. 64-58 with 2:03 here. Knicks want to play some defense here. Let's close this quarter out with some strong defense. Here's Hayward. Hayward now. Hayward stops, picks up to Brooknight. Brooknight now driving. Brooknight drives, puts it up, and ooh, what a nice. He split the needle there and got it in there. Nice play there. Here's Brunson. Brunson spins. Brunson now. Brunson passes the quickly on the curl. Quickly back to Brunson. Brunson's going to shoot the 3. And that's off the mark. Loose ball comes up by Brooknight. Brooknight, good job there by Quickly. Oh, stolen. Randle. Brooknight looks shooken up. Randle now. Randle, Euro step. Randle goes strong, but no call. Now, oh, here comes a lob here from Hayward. Hayward, that was not pretty, but he got it going. (64-62) here. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Here's Randle now. Randle back to RJ. Barrett's going to shoot the 3. And that's off the mark. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. He comes up with it. Back to Quickly. Quickly shoots a 3. And it's good! 3-pointer. Emmanuel Quickly. And they needed that 3-pointer there to stop a little bit of momentum. The final minute here of the first half. 67-62 as the crowd of chanting defense. Hayward spills and Mitchell Robinson's long hands there. And they're going to call a travel on. So again, Hayward has been forgetting those frequent flyer miles. That's his 3rd traveling call. Sheldon, Darryl Johnson, salute my man in the building. Brooknight with a little bit of a stinger going back to the locker room. It's going to get that massage. Start working on here. So Knicks have this possession here. Here's Brunson. Brunson spinning. Brunson. And Brunson got it. 2 for 1. Knicks are playing a 2 for 1 and beautifully executed there. 69-62. Let's see the Knicks got to play defense here and trying to set up for the final possession. Washington. Here's Maradon. Puts it up. Maradon misses. And loose ball. Whose ball? It's going to be the Knicks' last touch by Maradon. So 15 on the shot clock here. Let's see if the Knicks can capitalize. They're going to try to hold for the final shot here. So the shot clock is shut off. Let's see. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson shaking and baking. Keeps his dribble still. And this is going to be offensive foul. Maladon moving his feet. Kelvin T. Jones is in the building. The mayor of the JEDI Network is in the building. Uh-oh, we got a Caputo clone alert, I heard. Hayward shoots the 3. And that's off the mark. So at the end of the first half, 69-62. Knicks scored 69 points here. But they gave up 62 points. Wow. It says if you want offense, you got it. Halftime at the Garden, 69-62. Go ahead, Chef Dan.
Take that over on the points, man.
No, it's still 7 points. It's 7.5. I got to win by 8.
Not on the 7. On the total points. What was it?
Oh, the over. 2. I got it. Hold on. I'll bring it up in a moment. Give me 2 seconds. 225.
225. Take the over. It looked like they about to combine for 250.
Oof. So we at the half here. What adjustments the New York Knicks need to do here?
Limit the turnovers. That is literally the only thing stopping them right now is the turnovers. Limit the turnovers, you'll get better offense. More offense you put up, at some point this team is gonna bow down. The only reason they're in it right now is because of our own mistakes. We're playing good enough, and not even good enough. We're playing really good defense. It's just that the reason they're able to score this much is because we've let turnovers happen, which gives them extra possessions, which has enabled them to put up more points on the board, which is why they've been able to put up 30 and 32 points.
Let me ask you this: this statement. Do you think the Knicks are playing down in competition? I just think they're just playing. It's just a tough team that actually is athletic, young, athletic, like the Knicks.
Every team in the beginning of the season is going to play you tough. There is no playing up or down the competition right now because everyone's record at the start of the season is 0-0. There is no bottom of the league. You can estimate who you think, this, that, whatever, but if a young team comes out and they start overperforming, they're no longer a bottom of the echelon team or what people had their preconceived notions to be.
I'm glad you mentioned. I'm glad you said that because we've seen a lot of teams that normally not weren't projected in for their whole season to be great. We see huge Utah 3-1. You see a couple of teams that are hot starts, and you're seeing teams that darlings or favorite in bad starts, similar to the Lakers, the 76ers, and so forth. That's why we have to wait for the 10 to 20 game sample before you see before we can say you are what your records say you are.
Absolutely. But this team, man, we there is no evidence right now. If you take away the turnovers, there is literally no evidence that tells you neither the starting unit nor the bench unit could not build the lead and sustain it. There is no evidence that tells you that.
Yeah, you're correct on that. You're correct on that. Yeah, and of course, and Vernon said the same right. The Hornets are hitting jumpers, not paint points. PJ Washington in that early part was hitting some poor threes. Book night was really really impressive there. Going forward.
Just slow down. Just literally limit the turnovers. It's all they have to do.
Wow. Yeah, we see limit that, and of course we're talking about the teams that are struggling. Kelvin said that the Brooklyn Nets are struggling right. Teams haven't been off the snide yet, and you know what you need to do? You can't apologize. Rack up the victories, because then you put those good strong teams on an uphill climb. So you go out there and you don't apologize. Win your games. Win and mount it early. Win. You don't say I'm sorry. I had to win 10 games
We,
early.
we we've seen plenty of those quote unquote teams that are destined to be great in a season. Start off slow and then pick up steam, and then come to playoff time, they fulfill whatever they get at least close to the threshold of what people believe they can get to. Plenty of teams have started off that way. So like you said, you're never sorry for the wins you get in the league, how you get them.
No, you don't apologize. You go get it. You go get them. As the Islanders take a 1-0 lead on the Rangers there. Yeah, of course, Anthony. The Celtics last year were 2-5. Remember, they started off 2-5. Brooklyn needs to sign DeMarcus Cousins. I'm surprised why he's not one of those guys that you need to, And you know what? A little side note with that. I'm going to go with that Cousins rant. You had a training camp. Why does none of these teams bring the kid? Should have brought the kid in the training camp and make him work with the team, because now you're asking him to come into a team and be behind the eight ball and try to learn his teammates and so forth. If he's well talented, bring him bring him. You should have brought him with him to the camp, gotten some practice, see what he got out of the kid, and and I think DeMarcus Cousins in a training camp or the team that does like Brooklyn would have done wonders going starting forward. Now he's got to go in there and try to fit in instead of starting from the very beginning from training camp. I don't get that either. Unless if Cousins is looking to get a money higher than what the Brooklyn Nets had in their cap availability. Maybe a mid-level assumption that Brooklyn didn't get. I don't know the cap numbers, who got what, but I'm just throwing that at Apple. Maybe Brooklyn calling on for 1.5 million bet minimum, and he's looking to get 5 million from another team that was a mid-level. I don't know. It's just me speculating.
That's not Brooklyn's problem.
No, I know, but they could use the. You could always have
They've
size.
I'm gonna tell you right now, DeMarcus Cousins. It sucks his situation, but if anything, he should have taken the contract that the New Orleans Pelicans was offering him when he got injured. Had he taken that contract, then I think financially he would have been better off, and maybe even so in the league wise. They may have had to trade his contract around, bounce it around, but he still would have been on a team. He could have potentially, with the way he came back, could have, potentially gotten himself another contract. The reason, like, DeMarcus Cousins is not the problem for the Brooklyn Nets. The real problem for the Brooklyn Nets is Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant do not play defense. That's it.
Yeah, they need defensive specialists to help them around their team, and that
No,
Ben Simmons was going to help them. But
Kev, I'm going to tell you something right now that one player does not change a team's defense.
right, it's a collective. It's a collective effort. I know what you mean.
It's a collective effort, but it's also a mentality as well, right? Because you have to want to defend. So now here's the thing: the fact that you've gotten Royce O'Neal and you've gotten Royce O'Neal and Ben Simmons, and who else did they get to defend for them?
I'm not familiar with
Nick
them.
Claxton, because they signed Nick Claxton, whatever, right? Here's the issue: is that you're getting all these guys to play defense for you, but you still have two defensive weak links.
Yeah.
They are not, the guys that are in there are not changing the defensive identity of the team already, to where those guys, like, it's one thing if those guys are playing out their mind offensively, and then, everyone else isn't playing offense very well at all, so you have to compensate for that. That's not the problem. This team can clearly distribute the ball well enough. Oh, wow, some lady got hit in the head. But anyways, this team can the Brooklyn Nets, they could distribute the ball very well. The players all around them can find a way to contribute offensively to the game. No one's holding anyone accountable. That team runs on vibes.
You're right. Thank you. I saw the lady get hit in the head. And it made her hair go like this.
Mm-hmm.
You're right with that statement, but that just took me away from that thought because that was hilarious. That's why they got their back. Why they got their back to the court and look. Nobody wants to see them. Nobody paid to see them stand up. Sit your butt down. Let me ask you this: again, Zion and now Ingram again injured. Those guys can't stay healthy for Pete's sake.
Yeah. They cannot stay healthy, and that's going to diminish their chances as far as the run they want to make.
My God, it's like, ugh. Can you guys be healthy for play? Can we see all you guys on the floor and see what it looks like?
No, we saw what they look like together on the floor against the Brooklyn Nets. Oh, you want to see them against some real competition?
Well, we want to see them at least for a 10-game run. Can we see what the Pelicans look at a 10-game run? At least that'd be interesting. But that's their problem because we got to worry about our Knickerbockers. Right now, actually, the Brooklyn Nets have a 5-point lead on the Milwaukee Bucks, who we play next on Friday. And Detroit had a lead on the Hawks. Detroit, look at that. I don't think the Hawks are going to be. I don't know. I think the Hawks are going to have a long season, bro.
They're not defensively as good as they think they are.
I can see the Nate McMillan experiment. See you later, buddy. Because that's what happens with him.
Once again, how do they think they could solve all their defensive woes? Let's just get Devontae. I forgot his name.
Money can't prevent injuries. You're right. You're right. Money cannot prevent any injuries. You're right on that one. Devontae Murray. Good. Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
DeJounte
Because
Murray. That's it.
I'm still in baseball mode because I'm over here this working on baseball off season. So yeah, I'm still looking at all these names and I'm still in baseball mode,
What?
dude.
Through
I got
baseball stop being a real
no.
sport to me.
I
I
gotta do
do.
find out key free agents. So I'm looking at names and yeah, I'm still in the baseball mode. I'll get into basketball soon.
I don't know why the Jets are. I don't know how could you not be paying attention to the Jets? They're winning. The Islanders are on. There's a lot like New York is. There's other sports on.
Yeah, well, they something about that team from the Bronx. So is it chilly yet over there in New York yet, or is this or what? What's the
The weather is being New Yorkish. Like there's some in the morning time it gets really really cold, but then during the evening it's getting humid, and then at night sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's humid. You
summer?
know,
It's
you
summer,
get what you
Indian
get.
summer. Then that's what they call the
Yeah.
Indian summer. Noel was not better than Mitchell
What are
Robinson,
you
May
talking
4th.
about, May 4th?
You
There is
gotta
no metric
be
that tells you that.
you gotta
And the
be
eye
watching
test doesn't
something
tell you that
different.
either.
Yeah, the eye test is different. I mean, Noel was very impactful in that 2 years ago. He was extremely impactful. Yes, I could give you that year, but offensively, he can't even get the alley oops or the offensive rebound putbacks. Nolan Noel was just for defense, and that's really much. It was playing 4-on-5 basketball though.
I'll tell you like this, man. The year that, and I know what May 4th is hung up on. He's hung up on that half a season that Noel played when Mitch got injured, where all the metrics said that Noel filled in and the defensive impact was still the same, and that's fine. You can say that, but what you always forget is that the night that Mitch got injured, he was starting to find his offensive rhythm. He had already gotten a double double in the first quarter against the Washington Wizards. So we don't need to know what that type of Mitch was going to be. We're going to find out this season because last season he's coming off of a foot injury and weight issues.
Yeah, that's right. He had the weight issue. You're right. You're right on that one. I forgot about the weight issue. You're correct. You know what? You are absolutely correct.
It's everyone has their own different situations, but my gosh,
uh, I don't know. Hey, just not your cup of coffee, me. That's all.
it's
Mitchell Robinson is not your cup of coffee.
yeah, if Mitch Robinson is not your cup of coffee, that's fine. But for you to say that he's a bum is like you're not looking at it. It see,
It's look. I'm gonna put an analogy like to the.
yeah, it's just disingenuous. Yeah,
No, I'm gonna say the analogy like with the Yankees. Harrison Bader was not my. It's not my cup of coffee as a center fielder, but the kid played well in the playoffs. He did well, and it's not. He wasn't my cup of coffee, but he grows on you because he works with the team. It works as a center fielder. He worked, and I'm not. I know they're two different sports and different analogies, but I'm giving you my personal opinion. When a player is not my cup of coffee, but he played well.
as Randall's driving, kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier for three. That's off the mark. But Robinson rebound and he got fouled. Sorry. just as we were talking about him. But that's something that Noel doesn't have as well either, as far as like offensive. Like there's not one skill that I can say Nerlens Noel is elite at. He is a great defender, but I mean he's injury prone as well, and you got to take that into account.
Yeah.
As Robinson makes the first free throw.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Misses the second one. Knicks have an 8-point lead, 70-62. 8:16 here left in the third. As the Hornets are working it around, they get it to Hayward, back to Washington, and Washington gets fouled. So the Hornets are going to inbound the ball. They get it to Plumlee. Plumlee kicks out to Hayward. Hayward to Smith Jr. for 3. That's off the mark. Oubre, and blocked by Mitchell Robinson. And that's his third block of the night. Barrett has the ball. Barrett kicks it over. And PJ Washington gets a foul. May 4th, he's not, of course, he's not better than Joel Embiid or or Jokic. No, but he has elite skill sets, and you can't deny that. And if you do deny that, it's because you're not paying attention to the game. Barrett inbounding the ball. Gets it to Robinson. Back to Barrett. Barrett driving, spinning, kicks out to Brunson. Brunson fakes a 3. Now he's driving. Floater is good. So Washington driving, and that was negated by Mitchell Robinson. Fournier with the behind the back dribble over to Barrett. Barrett now driving, floater off the front of the rim, but Barrett gets the offensive rebound, and that rolls in. 74-62. So Barrett right now with a very good performance so far. As the Hornets are working it around the perimeter. Oubre for 3, and that's good. So Brunson has the ball. Brunson over to Randle, back to Brunson, over to Barrett cutting and got the slam. 76-65. Plumlee trying to work, gets it to Smith Jr. Smith working baseline, gets it over to Hayward. Hayward takes the floater off the mark. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson bringing it up for the Knicks. Brunson pulls up for 3, and that hits the front of the rim. They get it over to Oubre. Oubre bringing the ball up. Oubre stops, step back, kicks it over to Plumlee, back to Oubre. Oubre pulls up mid-range, and that's good. Oubre feeling confident. Brunson has the ball. Brunson gets a screen. Brunson now kicks it over to Fournier. Fournier driving, takes the floater. It's good. Knicks have been consistently hitting their floaters. They've been taking a lot of floaters and consistently hitting them. 78-67. They get it to Hayward. Hayward pulls up mid-range, and that's good. Knicks now keeping an 8-point lead here. Brunson has the ball over to Barrett. Barrett driving. Barrett, tough lay, misses, and Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee bringing the ball up, kicks it ahead to, and that should be a turnover. As the ball hit the back of the ref's head, and the ref was out of bounds. Brunson over to Robinson. Robinson to Randall, Randall to Fournier, Fournier, and bad pass. Robinson was clear on the roll as Hayward, he got fouled. Hayward misses the first one. Ball don't lie. Hayward converts the free throw. 78-70. Knicks have an 8-point lead. 8 minutes here left in the third. Brunson has the ball. Gets it over to Randall. Back to Brunson. Brunson over to Fournier. Fournier thought about the three. Driving floater is good. The runner is running. Floater is floating. Let's go. As Washington has the ball for the Hornets, and that's poked away. Fournier with good defense. Randall has to secure the dribble. He kicks it ahead. Fournier fakes the three. Now he takes it. Rims in and out. Washington takes the three, and that's off the mark. Fournier with the rebound. Up ahead to Randall, and Randall, blew the layup. Tough defense, great transition defense by the Hornets. Hayward, open threes. Randall didn't make it back up the court fast enough. Brunson has the ball. Brunson gets a screen. Brunson kicks it out to Barrett. Barrett pulls up for three, and that hits the front of the rim. Fighting for the rebound. And Knicks ball. And Knicks call timeout. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, wait. Thibodeau was being smart. He called timeout so they can't change the possession. Though I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up changing the possession. Joe Curry said, I can't even say anything bad about Evan tonight. I mean, it's a make or miss league, so whether he misses a three or makes it, it doesn't matter to me. But everything else, as far as intangibly, is he playing the right style of basketball that complements this team? Right now, you can say that he is playing as tough defense as he possibly can. We know Fournier is not a lockdown. We know that's not what he is. He's not a lockdown defender. But can he give you something else that'll help you out? Yeah.
Maria's in the building. Let's salute Maria.
So we're in a commercial break right now. Knicks have a 7-point lead.
Oh, tonight is a bucket hat night. No wonder I saw a couple people with bucket hats.
They're giving out bucket hats over at the
Yeah, they're
Garden.
giving out bucket hats at the Garden. Look at that. It goes nice on that bald man's head. I need one of those. I can use it here. We get sunlight here.
Mm, one of three since 2000 with 100 double doubles for the Knicks. Kelvin said he's got a bucket.
Carmelo.
You think that? I think the second one might is it Houston or Spreewell?
No, since 2000.
That's 2000. You're right.
It's got to be him. Damn. Who else? Who else?
Melo, a
Zach
double
Randolph.
double.
Zach Randolph.
Porzingis.
No, I think Zach Randolph.
Barrett has the ball. Barrett spinning, kicks it out to Randall. Randall thought about the three. Now he's driving, kicks out to Fournier. Fournier, deep three. And that hits the back of the iron. Hayward with the rebound over to Smith. Smith bringing the ball up now. Smith, stutter step, kicks out. Oubre missed the three. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson over to Fournier. Fournier for three. And that's good. Evan Fournier for three. Knicks have a 10-point lead here, 83-73. 6 minutes here left in the third. They get it to Hayward. Hayward over to Smith. Smith to cutting Hayward. Oh, Barrett, you gotta pay attention defensively. Brunson gets the screen. Now he's driving, stops, and he got fouled.
That's 14 points for Fournier, by the way.
That was such an impressive pass he got. Wide open. Barrett inbounds it to Fournier. Fournier driving, floater, misses. Hornets bringing the ball up. Hayward curls around. He's dribbling. Hayward dribbling, gets another screen pocket pass, and Plumlee got blocked by Mitchell Robinson.
Ooh. Give me that shit. Oh, you know what? That's Kirk Thomas.
It might be Kirk Thomas.
It might be Kirk Thomas. Good job there, HK. We'll see.
Jamal Crawford? Nah, I'm bugging. As Plumlee has the ball, Plumlee gets it over to Smith. Smith driving, pocket pass. Yep. Hayward cutting again. Knicks are not paying attention.
That shouldn't be. He shouldn't be slipping through the back door that easy.
He shouldn't be. That's why Tom Thibodeau called the timeout. That's a justified timeout there.
Yeah. If it was only that easy.
What are you referencing, May 4th?
Yeah, speaking of,
I love the bitch hate. And I love the quickly hate as well.
I wish we could play the...
I remember May 4th was saying quickly doesn't pass the ball at all. And then he had the triple doubles to end the season.
As I know you're probably watching FanDuel, I'm watching the Knicks City Dancers again.
No, I
Get
just
your
got
feet
a
on.
Nissan commercial.
Get your freak on. Get your freak on. The talented ladies.
Shield your hoe. Nah, let me stop. They don't give us
Not
any
watching
money.
Snowmans? Nah, I'm already watching the City Dancers. They're doing their thing. And with Timberland boots. Brr, 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 brr,
Mm.
brr, brr. I wish I could play this or we'll show this.
Yo, May 4th, you know what you need, man? You got to calm down. Here, eat a Snickers.
Snickers.
Eat a Snickers. Here. I, I don't understand how you could call yourself. I just don't get it.
Let's just enjoy this here with Mitchell. Let's right now what we got a 82-77 lead.
He didn't even want to clear the slate for this year to let him prove himself because that's what Mitch wants to do after getting the contract.
Look, his line is
Five
5.6
points,
rebounds.
6 rebounds, and 5 blocks. That's being
Five
felt.
5 blocks. He's not out there. He's not out there picking his nose. You know. He's hungry. Look at that. He's hungry. Richard
Hmm.
Roberts say he's hungry. He got a bag, but he wants another one. He don't like that $4 biggie bag. He wants a bigger bag.
He wants a bigger bag. So
Yeah,
Robinson has the ball,
he wants a 30
gets it
sack
over
from
to
White
Brunson.
Castle.
Brunson, pocket pass over to Fournier. Fournier driving, and he got fouled. Book Knight back in the game.
Good to see him back though. He left with a little bit of a stinger in his neck.
Yep. It's the third team foul for the Hornets over to Robinson. Robinson, and almost coughed it up, but gets it back to Brunson. Brunson dribbling. Brunson saucing up. Brunson, oh my gosh, pivot move. High off the arc. 85-77. Hayward has the ball. Hayward, and almost coughed up. They get it over to Book Knight. Book Knight step back three, and that's an air ball. But Hayward was right there to clean it up. Brunson, cross court to Fournier. Fournier, and broken up, but Mitchell Robinson's there to clean it up. 87 to 79. And
Good job.
they're gonna call a foul on Fournier.
He was gonna come out anyway. He had people at the scoring table, but he's got 4 though.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson can catch the ball. You're right, Joe Curry. He had to bobble the ball, catch it, and then dunk it. As they get it over to Maladon. Maladon over to Hayward. Hayward fakes it. Now pulls up. That's off the mark. Randle with the rebound. Randle bringing the ball up. Randle over to Quickly. Quickly, jab step, dribbles, kicks it back to Randle. Randle open for three. Now he's driving, spinning. That should have been a goaltend. Should have been a goaltend, but Hartenstein's there to clean it up. 89 to 79. Hayward. Who are they calling the foul?
KD, no news on Grimes yet.
They're letting him rest because the foot, they don't want it to develop in the plantar fasciitis. I don't think the Knicks are going to bring him back as long as they're winning. As they get it to Richards. Richards over to Maladon. Maladon driving and kicks out to Hayward. Hayward over to Book Knight, and Book Knight misses. Rebound. Richards comes up with it. McDaniels, offensive foul.
Nice charge there by Hartenstein getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we're gonna like this kid.
Yeah, McDaniels has 4 fouls. Yeah. Brunson has the ball. Brunson, pocket pass. Randall, finish that. He's going to finish that. 91-79.
Nice. Should have got a foul there.
And Steve Clifford needs to call timeout. The pace of the game is, yeah.
That should have been a 3-point play there. Good pick and roll action there by Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. 10 assists there for finally we get a double digit assist before the fourth quarter on a freaking player. The point guard finally. My God, what a refreshing breath of air is this, man. Wow. Yes, indeed. Say it again. That point guard. Say it again. That point guard. That's a bad man. Mm. Then I'm excited for that one, man. Sorry about that one, but man, that point guard,
No,
bro.
that's not it. It's just, it really doesn't have to be Hartenstein versus Robinson. I don't understand what you're saying in the chat, May 4th. Maybe the Knicks want two styles of playing. Did it ever occur to you? You're right, HK. It's focaccia. It's focaccia.
Ooh, I think somebody's in there. Yeah, guess who's there? Jalen Smith down at home. Big Blue in the house.
Big Blues in the house.
Yep, Smith, DeLon
That's how
Smith.
you do it,
Yeah.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Those are celebrities right there.
Yeah.
I don't know who those Fugazi celebrities were there before.
So Brunson, he has 16 points, 10
A
assists,
triple
7
double,
rebounds.
3 points,
He could get,
three
yeah, he's
rebounds.
3 rebounds away from a triple double. As Book Knights driving, curls around over to Maladon for 3, and that's good. Knicks got to play better defense on the perimeter. Brunson gets it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein over to Quickly, back to Brunson. Brunson gets a screen from Randall over to Randall. Randall driving, fakes, fall away. Salt Bay. 93-82.
That's right. Eat.
Maladon gets it over to Book Knight. Book Knight over to Washington. Washington driving, floater off the mark, and Richards gets fouled by Hartenstein putting it up. Converts the first one. Converts both free throws. So 84-93. They've been able to cut our lead down to 9. Oh, Brunson, pull up 2. Rims in and out. McDaniels over to Washington for 3. That's off the mark. Quickly with the rebound. Quickly bringing it up. Quickly gets the screen. Quickly jab stepping. Gets it over to Randall. Randall driving. Randall working. Double team, kicks it out over to Quickly. Quickly working along the baseline. Quickly. And Quickly got hit.
The ref wasn't going to call that either until Quickly.
Yeah, until Quickly showed that he got hit. quickly. Converts the first one. Rose comes back in the game as Rose sits down. Excuse me, as Brunson. Yeah, Brunson sits down. Brunson 16, 11, and 7 right now. He's still got a chance to get that triple-double. They better tell him on the statistician tonight. They better tell him before they get to the fourth quarter.
You see the chicks in the front. Hi, Brunson.
Minute 20 left. Maladon has the ball. Maladon over to Book Night. Book Night. Back to Maladon. Maladon fixed the three. Now driving. Throws it up. And, oh, nice feed to Richards. They get it over to Quickly. Quickly fix the three. Now back to Hartenstein. Thought about it again. Randall dribbling. Driving. Over to Reddish. Reddish for three. That's good. Cam Reddish for three.
Cam the man.
98 to 86. Knicks increased the lead to 12. And Maladon, mid-range jumper is good. He's keeping the game within distance for them. 88 to 98. They call an offensive foul on Quickly on the push-off. Maladon. Almost deflected, almost stolen, but Richards gets it back to Maladon and gets a reverse layup. Randall pushing it. That'll end the third quarter. 98 to 90. Knicks have finally held the Charlotte Hornets to under 30 points. 29 to 26 here in the third.
Man. Charlotte, it's hanging tough there. Remember that Vegas had it at 7.5.
Yep.
Right now, if it was the final buzzer, it would have been over. I took the under. I think it was going to be closer. But, hey, 98-90. Knicks almost had 100 before the fourth quarter. Oof.
Remember, I took it at the line at 7.5.
Yeah. Oh, man. As they just got now with the second unit. They now increase this lead. Can they push this to 14 and say 15 with 6 minutes halfway through the quarter?
I need Isaiah Hartenstein to prove May 4th correct. I need him to come out here and give me that Jokic package. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean when I'm talking about that Jokic package, right?
The passing.
I need him to end the night with 15 assists. I need 25 points. I need 10 rebounds. I need a triple-double, man.
Well, this guy won $500 from the free throw line. He only had 2 of a bunch. Well, he got his money. His tickets came out free. $500 for one ticket. Seems fair.
I mean, shoot, yeah. And then at least
he spent $500 tonight. He spent $500 just to get in the door and probably beer and drinks.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Fourth quarter electricity here. Triple-double alert for Jalen Brunson. Haha. And it's the celebrities. Who's that
I
guy?
thought he was a coach for the Nets.
Like a bum. Hey, look, yeah, right. Wasn't Martin Stoudemire a coach?
I thought he was a coach for the Nets.
Tracy Morgan is furniture in the Knicks at the Garden right these days. As
Hmm.
Here's quickly now, quickly playing tough by Book Night. Bounce past to Obi, back to quickly now, quickly stops, back to Harkenstein. Harkenstein puts the floater, and it's good. Harkenstein, it's alive, 190. Book
Oh,
Night, Book Night on quickly. Book Night keeps his dribble and quickly with some good defense deflects it out of bounds. 10 on the shot clock. Domenico quickly moving his arms. They're going to inbound the ball here. Over. 6 on the shot clock. Book Knight grabs it and he hits it. So he nails a 3-pointer. Back to 7. Hornets keeping around. Here's quickly now. Quickly thought about the 3, but he holds back. Now quickly keeps the dribble. Snake dribble in the paint floater. And this one, Harkenstein right to the PJ Washington. Magdadon now. Magdadon stops. Now he gets Book Knight trailing. Now Book Knight running in, puts it up and he hits it. So Book Knight starting to heat up, percolating. So Knicks up by 5, 195. Cam Reddish now on the wing. Back to Harkenstein. Here's Rose. Rose now driving. Rose with a up the glass, and Rose answer backs. So beautiful by Derrick Rose off the glass. Kiss it off the glass. 95-102. He has some cheetah-like quickness there. Here's PJ Washington. Here's Magdalene trying to call for a play here. 7 on the shot clock. Magdalene thought about the 3. McDaniels now. McDaniels driving. McDaniels stops. Spins. Moving. Good job, Cam Reddish. Good defense by Reddish there. Forces a bad shot. Here's quickly now. Bounce passing. Oh. Reddish was not looking and quickly they didn't give each other that look there. Turnover. That would have been a nice play there. Feed giving a bounce pass with Reddish, but he did not see that. So Hornets is bringing wholesale changes here.
Did you see it May 4th? He tried to get it to him. Matter of fact, you remember the last game? Quickly's first 4 assists with who?
As Reddish smiles it off here. Here's PJ Washington. Washington over to McDaniels. McDaniels try to go to Harkenstein, and they're going to call a foul. Ooh. He was trying to stuff that in there, but let me look at that replay there. Yeah, there was fouls there. Okay. So he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Was he on this guy, McDaniel? This is the kid from the Timberwolves, right?
No, that's Jaden McDaniels. He's JALEN McDaniels.
Got you. Hits the first free throw. Okay. Because he was impressive too. Remember, I gaga over him last year when we played the Timberwolves. He hits a fair free throws here, 97-102. So Derrick Rose bringing the ball. 5-point game now. Harkenstein back to Toppin. Knicks need to break down this defense, and there's a zone. And quickly thought about the 3. That was too deep there. Now he resets 7. Now he's running, gets inside, and turnover. Bad pass there. Dennis Smith Jr. comes up with the pass. Dennis Smith alley-oop and finish there from McDaniel. So Knicks will call a timeout. 3-point game here. No, yep, there is a timeout. So it's been the bench for the Hornets that catapult this team. They have 46 points off their bench. We'll see. We'll see when they come out of the timeout who's he going to stake on the floor with, or if he's going to continue with them.
Mm-hmm.
It's still 1-0 Rangers and Islanders in the third. Just started 16-20 in the third.
I don't think Jalen and Jaden McDaniels are related.
Okay. It's like
I mean,
was
then
it
again,
from?
they're both from Seattle.
Hmm.
They might be related.
Like the Davis brothers in Indiana, Dale Davis and Antonio
Hmm.
Davis.
Oh, they
Yay!
are.
Okay, they are okay.
Yeah. So they're like the holidays and the Antetokounmpos.
Stupid little kid stuck his tongue out.
Leo.
You see a lot of crazy stuff when they go into timeout and they do all this stuff in the arena. And this is why I like watching this on this. Get all 22 inside of all the shenanigans in the arena.
And I get the commercials because MSG has bills to pay.
So we coming out for timeout here. Now the Knicks have been executing their plays after timeout perfect all night. Let's see if they continue that streak. There we go. Toppin is going to try to inbound here. Mitchell Robinson's back in the game. R.J. Barrett, Derrick Rose, and Cam Reddish. Toppin for three. It's good! 3-pointer! Obi Toppin. 105.99. Again, the Knicks execute to perfection off a timeout. Wonder if that was a call set play for Toppin. Dennis Smith Jr., Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre trying to. Good job by RJ sticking with him. And Oubre shoots over. And good job there by RJ with the defense. Rose comes up with the defense with the rebound. Rose passes to RJ corner. RJ thought about the three. RJ backing in. Backs it in against Dennis Smith. Backs it in. There should have been a foul. He gets it. There's no foul call, but he gets it. He is too strong. He ate his protein. Here's McDaniels now. Matador defense there by Cam Reddish. 101, 107. Derrick Rose. Knicks got to play some defense here. Nobody's playing defense right now. Here's Reddish. Reddish spins, and he lost it. He turns it over. Here's McDaniels. McDaniels again. And he puts it up, but right down the spot with Store. But there's a delay of game warning on Charlotte. 107, 103. As Thibodeau is talking under his breath, and he's cursing up a storm. You could see it. Here's Derrick Rose. Rose now. Rose. Beautiful. Switches hand, gets inside. Wow, he slices them. 109, 103. 6-point lead. And McDaniels, Cam Reddish poked it away. So they're going to bring both Brunson and Fournier back in the game. Now remember, Fournier has 4 fouls. Reddish will take a seat. So will Rose. So 12 points for Derrick Rose. And Reddish sits as well here. And Hayward inbound the ball. Inbound. Here's Dennis Smith Jr. 15 on the shot clock. Dennis Smith. Bounce pass here to Oubre. Oubre has Fournier. Gets a screen. He's going on Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson was there. And loose ball. And they're going to call a loose ball foul. So McRichards will go shoot now.
never mind, never mind. You don't know what you're watching.
Oh, it looks like the Rangers are down 2-0 now. They went to a commercial. Here's Richards. He hits a free throw. 109. 5-point lead. He misses. So RJ will bring the ball up, down into the hand of Brunson. Brunson. 7:27 here. Brunson now. Harassed by. Here comes Toppin. Toppin now. Toppin, beautiful move. Toppin up. But nice move, but won't go. Last touch by Oubre. Knicks will have the shot clock. 14 on the shot clock till they'll get the possession back. So second opportunity. Now they need to capitalize here. Barrett with a dunk. What a play there. Good feed. Wow. So Smith bringing the ball here. A lot of time left. Dennis Smith kicks it out to McDaniels. McDaniels over to Hayward. Hayward back here. Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. Smith 8 on the shot clock. He's got 40 on him. Smith trying to dance. He rises. He hits it. It's good. So 8 points for Dennis Smith Jr. and 8 assists. 111, 106. Brunson now. Brunson putting the afterburner. And they're going to say jump ball. No, a foul. It's a foul. Okay. Randall will be coming back here at this. As Toppin will have a seat.
David Lee and Kurt Thomas.
I forgot about David Lee. Kurt Thomas. I think it was HK Delgado said Kirk Thomas. So good on getting that one. Delgado.
Good on him. Yeah, he got that one correct. I forgot all about David Lee. He was the one shining star, only one shining star of that bad era of basketball. I did say Zach Randolph. And then we had to
We got coach's challenge. I think Clifford is challenging. Oh, he got fouled. They're not gonna win that one. He got hit on the shoulder, and that's not even on Dennis Smith. It's on McDaniels. They're gonna change that foul. It's not even right there. Boom! He got hit right there before the. I gotta come up with merch, HK. No problem, man. I gotta come up with merch. We got one, but we haven't. We gotta make them. I'm still learning. I'm working on my own shirts to try. Chef Dan, I got one. We got Chef Dan, but it's just so consuming and work wise. It's yeah.
Chad, I already got a house to provide for.
Yeah, I got a lot. But I do want to get that going. So let's see what the coaches challenge. But with these refs, you never know.
Never ever know.
Never know. Otra. 2-0 Islanders. Ugh. Dennis Smith Jr., HK. I can't hear what he has to say. Tony Brothers is going to get on the... There's still time in that Ranger game. 11:20 left, but it's down by 2 goals.
Hmm. But then again, even last year we didn't play the Islanders good.
That was an issue. It bothered the inside. So what's the call? Unsuccessful.
The foul is unsuccessful. Yeah, the
Yeah,
yeah challenge.
they should have changed it on McDaniels. To be honest with you. So inbound ball here to Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson over to Fournier. Fournier lost that one. He's trying to get Mitchell Robinson. Now he falls. 2-on-1. Brunt and here's Brunt. Ooh, Ube. So Fournier's turnover leads to an easy transition. Back to 3. So here's Brunson. Now he passes to the Randall. 11 on shot clock. Fournier now. Fournier steps back for 3. And that's off the mark. No go. Oubre. Dennis Smith. Back to Kelly Oubre. Oubre. Back to Smith. Smith. Back to Daniels. Smith. Trying to call here for a screen. 10-9 on the shot clock. Spins. Puts it up. Misses. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Robinson needs some help. Here's Brunson. Brunson pushing it. Randall had the wing. Now he wants to slow it down. He wants to ISO. One-on-one on Hayward. But here's the help. Now, in the air, over to Brunson. Back to RJ. Barrett now has ISO on Dennis Smith. Fall away. Shoots. Misses. Loose ball. Oh, he just stepped back there. Here's Hayward. Oubre for 3. And that's off the mark. Rebound by Fournier. Now Fournier bounce past to RJ. RJ now. Barrett. One-man Euro step. Puts it up. And no good. He misses that layup. So both teams are missing, but pace is quick enough. Here's Hayward. Hayward. Oubre. Back to Hayward. Hayward thought about the 3. Now Hayward drives. Stops. Kicks it. Kicks it again. Here's McDaniel for 3. For 3, and it's tied. They were fishing for the 3 because they didn't elect to go back door there. So they were trying to score, get the 3. 111 all. Here's RJ. RJ now. RJ spin. RJ off the glass. It's good. RJ Barrett. And he scores. Here's Hayward. Hayward now. Hayward passes it and then turnover. New York's ball. Now the Knicks got to make them pay here. You got to score here on those turnovers. Let's go. 4:30 left here in the game. 113 to 111. Knicks up by 2. Brunson will bring the ball up. Brunson over to Mitchell Robinson. Back to RJ. Back to Brunson. 15 on the shot clock. Brunson bounce past to Randall. Randall. A lot of contact. No call. He misses that one. Loose ball. Oubre. And why did Randall stick his elbow out there like that? Don't get hit with a technical. Come on, Randall, relax. Relax, buddy, relax. You're playing good. You don't need that bonehead play. And especially to the head. I know he missed the contact. There should have been a contact. But don't. Randall.
His hands did not.
They're going to review Randall. And that might be a fragrant call. Because there was intent. Even though he didn't connect, there was intent there for raising that elbow.
Oh my gosh.
Even if that was not a non-basketball move by him doing raising the elbow up, even though nothing connected. Oh, it might be one of those take fouls.
Nah, it's a transition take foul.
Yeah, that's what it is. Ah, keep your head together. Keep your head together. You see Brunson talking to him. Keep your head together. All right, so Oubre will shoot, and they get the possession. He hits the free throw. 112, 113. Knicks up by 1. Let's go. They got to play some defense here. Let's go. Dennis Smith Jr. Jr. keeps his dribble. And now he drives into the paint. He bounce past there to Plumlee. Plumlee with the stuff. So Charlotte takes the lead. What a breakdown there by Dennis Smith. Gave him an assist there. So that's the Knicks. That's the Hornets' first lead since 46-45. So 9 assists for Dennis Smith Jr. Brunson now. Brunson shaking and baking. Brunson foul. He will get some free throws. So 5th foul on Dennis Smith Jr.
Team second though.
Good job. Mitch didn't get called for that foul.
Yeah, but I don't. Here's the thing: if if Smith sits down, they have a competent backup in Maladon. He's been getting in the paint all night.
Oh, he hits the first free throw. We're even at 114 here. Knicks could try to take the lead with another free throws. And he has another free throw coming up. And he hits a pair of free throws, 115 and 114. So Knicks up by 1. Timeout called on the floor. We got timeout on the floor here. Don't forget, hit those likes. I won't play. I won't play for. I know you need the offense, but I'm sitting. Fournier.
For who?
Manual.
Quickly. I'd sit him for quickly.
He did it against the Magics the
Yeah,
other night.
I'd have to sit him for quickly.
You bring another ball handler too, and quickly. Although Fournier is a good ball handler as well at times, but no, he stays. So they keep him out there as they're going to inbound the ball here to Hayward. So Barrett on Hayward. Hayward now stops, spins. Oh, almost cost it off. PJ Washington Jr. Here's Oubre. Oubre on Fournier. Oubre now. Oubre spins, shoots, and he got fouled by Fournier. So Fournier is out of the game anyway, so he fouls out. Have a nice, take a shower. Most of the height, though. Can you trust Reddish to play that wing with Oubre? It's Cam Reddish. Look at that. Man, Coach Kev. A broken clock is right twice a day, and I was right today.
I'll keep it real. I'm not all the way
Oubre hits the first free throw, 115 on. We're all even. That's what they really need is Quentin Grimes at this moment right here, your defensive specialist. But so Oubre has a chance here to give him the lead. He misses. Rebound by R.J. Barrett. 3:27 here. Randle, Barrett, bounce pass to Randle. Randle backs in. Randle puts up and in and out. That almost went in. Ooh, Dennis Smith with the rebound. So he got the good. He wanted what he wanted here. Here's Smith Jr. back over to PJ Washington Jr. and he hits it. He's been hitting the three. He's been dangerous. So Hornets now by 3 now. They got it. Brunson. RJ now tries to throws it up. No timing. Here's Charlotte in transition. Hayward. Smith. He got blocked by RJ. Last touch. Knicks playing some defense in transition. So good job by the Knicks hustling. Never say die attitude there. And they hustle back. Barrett. So now they're going to inbound. Plumlee. Now Robinson. He got Robinson on the perimeter. Here's Dennis Smith. Dennis Smith now. 9 on the shot clock. Dennis Smith goes up. Puts it up. Get it out of here by Mitchell Robinson. They say go 10. That man rose for the occasion. They count that. No. Can you review it? They got to here we go, down by 5. Adversity here. Let's see if the Knicks could come up with it. Here's RJ. Barrett. He goes in, puts it up. Almost had a chance for a 3-point play, but he'll go to the line with the clock stopped. So the 4th foul on Kelly Oubre. He hits the first one. 120 to 116. He hits a pair of free throws. It is 117-120, 3-point game. Knicks got to play defense. Need some stops. 2 minutes to play. Hayward now. Bounce pass here to Oubre. 12 on the shot clock. He has Reddish. Now he drives, stops, in the paint, puts it up. Rebound by Reddish. Here's Brunson. Finds to Barrett. Barrett, don't lose it. Almost lost it. Saves it here to Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson rises for 3. It's good! 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson. 120 all, minute and 33. 21 points, 12 assists, 7 rebounds for our point guard, folks. Has the chance of defense in Madison Square Garden. Hayward now. Hayward drives. Hayward tried to hunt for a foul. He shoots it up, and that's off the mount. Rebound by Barrett. Here comes Barrett now bringing the ball up. A minute and 16 here. Knicks trying to get the lead here. Here's Brunson. We're all even at 120. 14 on the shot clock. Brunson calling on the. Here he goes to the right, to the left side. Foul by Mason Plumlee. But that's only the 14th foul now. So Knicks will take it out of bounds here. So a little luck there with Barrett saving that ball there. So timeout New York. They're going to call a play here with a good timeout there. Reset them. So they got 14 seconds on the shot clock. They get a new shot clock, a minute and 4 here. Let's see who the ball goes to here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're coming out of this timeout in a moment here. Well, this has been an entertaining game here. Here we go. As they come out of the timeout, folks. Brunson with inbound here. The Blues is going to it's going to Randle. No, back to Brunson. And they're going to say, nope, almost didn't establish inbound positioning. Here's Brunson. Brunson shoots the three. It's off the mark. Rebound, Randle. Randle goes up. Randle goes up. He get it. He got it. Randle. Knicks up by 2. Being Johnny on the spot. Now they got to play some defense here. And timeout call by the Charlotte Hornets. 46 seconds left. 122 to 120. Knicks up by 2. Oh, man. So Knicks on a 7-0 run here. They take a 2-point lead. As Charlotte will call a timeout here. Now, during the Knicks, you got to defend. Defend the 3-point line. Don't let the guys like P.J. Washington hit the 3. You know, Kelly Oubre gets a little nuts and tries to throw the 3. You got Hayward, so they got to have to defend here. Stick with their man and move their feet. Does Dennis Smith Jr. have the goals to try to shoot the 3 here? So they got they got guys out there who can shoot the ball. Here we go. Hayward would inbound. So a lot of stuff can happen here. As they inbound the ball to Oubre. Hayward now. Hayward over to Dennis Smith Jr. Smith Jr. drives, spins, puts it up. He gets it. Count it. We're tied at 122 all. Now Randle. Bring the ball, Randle. They want to get the ball out of Brunson's hands. Brunson gets the ball now. Now Brunson. 10 on the shot clock. 9 on the shot clock. Rebound. Here's Randle. Randle now. Randle driving. Randle spins. Puts it up. That's off the mark. He missed it. Now here's a chance for Hornets to try to get this and win it. One final shot to take it to and win it. Timeout called by Clifford. His final timeout. So Randle with a good move there, but just was a little too short there. He came up short underneath the basket. So this is a back and forth seesaw game. And Dennis Smith Jr. with that spin there, and he kissed it off the glass there. Now, who did the ball goes here? Who does the ball go here to close out? Try for Charlotte here. Do you go? Do you exploit the mismatch with Dennis Smith Jr. and Jalen Brunson? When I mean mismatch, because the height differential. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get the defense in there. So this is it. The game's on the line here. Final shot here. 122 all. So here we go. Same 10 players here as a space steer. There we go. Smith Jr. going to inbound here. Jr. Hayward. 8 on the shot clock. 7, 5. PJ Washington. Back to Hayward. Hayward now. Hayward drive. Hayward puts the floater up. And no, at the buzzer, we're going to overtime. I think PJ should have taken that shot there. They had an opportunity with PJ. He reluctant not to. That was dangerous. I thought he was going to take it. I said, when I saw that right there, PJ should have took it right there off of RJ, and I was like, ugh. So, Chef Dan, we are in overtime, brother.
Yeah.
Only one guy's happy. That clown that comes out. We go to the 5th quarter. You win.
Yeah. Only him. Well, they replaced him now, so.
Yeah, he was annoying.
My Lord.
As the Rangers fall down 3-0 to the Islanders.
The Islanders, the Islanders won.
3-0.
Yeah. I mean, they played tough against the what was it? The Rockies they played yet? No.
Avalanche yesterday.
It was the Avalanche yesterday.
They did get a point out of it.
They played them to a shootout.
Yeah, they got a point out of it. They didn't get the full
like that was tough.
And Joe, you're right. Cam Reddish did come in, inserted, and did play well. And if he's gonna, and remember that he has length, and if he's gonna endure himself on defense, the length is gonna help him. Every arena plays that. That makes me want to shout. Every arena, Magics, every arena.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get it. Well, not Memphis. I think Memphis plays something else because they're different.
Wow.
They probably play whoop that trick or something like that.
So we got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes of basketball, folks. 5 more minutes. Guys don't want to go home. They just want to keep on playing. Play forever.
Yes.
right, Ship Dan, you give the call here for the overtime.
Yep.
Take us to a victory, brother.
As Mitchell Robinson gets ready and the Charlotte Hornets win the jump. Dennis Smith Jr. has the ball for the Hornets. Smith gets it over to Washington. Washington gets it over to Hayward. Hayward gets it back to Smith. Smith driving. Smith fall away jumper. That's good. He's had that all night. As Brunson gets the ball in, he's bringing the ball up the court. Brunson gets it to Randle. Back to Brunson. Brunson. They get it over to Randle. Randle over to Reddish. Reddish over to Barrett. Barrett for three. And that's off the mark. Tipped up and picked up by Hayward. Over to Smith. Smith over to Hayward. Hayward fakes the three. Now he's kicking it out. Smith driving. Fall away jumper. That's short. But Smith comes up with the offensive rebound. Over to Washington. Washington fakes the three. Now he kicks it out to Smith. Smith over to Washington. Washington back to Smith. Smith takes the three. And that's off the mark. Randle with the rebound. Randle bringing the ball up. Randle. He kicks it out. Reddish for three. And that's off the mark. Cam bringing, Smith Jr. bringing the ball up for the Hornets. Defended by Brunson. Gets it over to Hayward. Hayward for misses. Reddish with the rebound. Reddish bringing the ball up. Reddish gets it over to Randle. Randle to Brunson. Brunson spinning around. Brunson pulls up for three. That's good. Jalen Brunson for three. And the Knicks regain a 1-point lead. So, Plumlee gets it over to Hayward. Hayward over to Washington. Washington to Plumlee. Plumlee working on the post. Plumlee. Just to dribble it back out over to Oubre. Oubre off his own foot. Next ball. Cam Reddish with the good defense. Right off his own leg. Jalen Brunson bringing the ball up for the Knicks. And they got a technical foul on Oubre.
Oh, nice. It's starting to ravel. Oubre. Well, I heard about him 2 summers ago, how we should get Kelly Oubre. Oh, God.
So, Brunson to the line. Converts on the technical. Knicks have a 2-point lead. So, and Knicks got fouled by the Hornets.
He said abracadabra.
Plumlee with the foul. Barrett gonna inbound it. Barrett gets it over to Brunson. Brunson gets double teamed. Someone's open. Brunson kicks it. Ah! Robinson open and got the slam!
Slam a
128
jammer.
to 124.
Give that man an assist.
13 assists on the night. Washington over to Hayward. Hayward over to Washington. Washington driving, and he missed it, but he got fouled. So, Washington to the line. And he missed the first one. Ball don't lie. Washington converts the second one. It's a one possession game for the Knicks. 3-point lead, 128 to 125. Exciting Knicks games, man. We back, baby. Brunson gets it over to Randle. Randle dribbling, saucing, driving, layup, misses, but Robinson almost got the rebound, knocked out of his hand. Dennis Smith overhead to Washington, and Washington, they say he got fouled by Reddish. Washington converts the first one. 128 to 126. 148 here left in the first OT. Makes both. Knicks lead is 1. Brunson's bringing the ball up. Brunson driving, kicks it out. Barrett for 3, and that's off the back iron. But Barrett gets the rebound, misses, but Randall's right there. Randall stripped, and Randall gets the ball. But Reddish got pulled. Yes, Smith. Washington for 3, and that's off the mark. Robinson with the rebound. And Plumlee fouled Robinson.
That was close there. Oof. Randall's almost had a block there.
Cam got pulled.
They don't
They
believe
gotta
in
go
loose ball.
back.
So 5 fouls on Plumlee there.
You saw that Thibodeau made the demonstrative gesture of the yanking because Cam got pulled. Like, I don't know how he has the ball in his hand and out of nowhere, they think he just moved backwards of his own volition.
No, he's not muted. I can hear him, Joe. HK.
Am I muted?
No, you're good. You're good. No, you're good.
Oh, can HK? Oh,
I went on a. When they went on a commercial break. They went to the camera. Somebody had some really nice Knicks custom made suede shoes. Nice one. They were nice, but he had some ashy ankles, some ashy. Oh, that's why I started laughing. I was like, "Oh, come on, man! You know they're gonna
lotion
show
up,
you.
buddy.
We gotta loosen up, man. Look like he looked like
Moisturize, buddy.
he looked like he stepped in a bucket of flour, man, before he put those loafers on." They were nice shoes too, but he killed it.
All right, Knicks with the 1-point lead in overtime, 128, 127, 118 here left in the overtime. Knicks are gonna inbound the ball. Reddish gets it inbound to Brunson. Brunson's bringing the ball up. Brunson working against Smith. Gets a screen. Forcing Brunson. Falls away. Got it! Jalen Brunson for 2. Knicks got a 3-point lead. 130 to 127. 52 seconds left here. Dennis Smith Jr. has the ball. Gets it over to Oubre. Oubre driving, pump faking. and got the layup over Robinson. Tough shot. Brunson bringing the ball up. It's 30 seconds left. Brunson gets a slip screen. Brunson over to Randle. Randle, 4 seconds left. Randle driving. Layup. It's good! Julius Randle's been clutch for us tonight. 132 to 129. 19 seconds left. Hornets got to call timeout. It's defense time.
Man, that was nice. What a good game. This is not for nothing. I know it's nail biting time, but man, this is why you
This
missed
is a
the
Charlotte
NBA
Hornets
basketball.
team that everyone was felt as soon as they lost LaMelo and Terry Rozier that they were going to be no good, and they've racked off some pretty good wins on the road. It'd be one thing if they were winning at home, but they were pulling off these wins on the road. They have some sort of pedigree, and people act like Steve Clifford is not a good coach.
No, he's a good coach. He just went. You could tell what he's getting out of it. And he was there. I think he was there as an assistant last year, wasn't he, with Brooklyn?
Yep.
Eek. Here we go. The
19
Garden.
seconds left. Smith Jr. going to inbound the ball. They get it to Hayward. Hayward over to Oubre. Oubre pulls for three, and that's an air ball. Randle should have left it alone. Tried to save it.
All you got to do is box it out, man. Those high Q plays. That's the way. No, hey, he's trying to make something. Okay.
He was
So
trying to
final-
make something. It's fine. Yeah.
You remember, that's where you got to work smarter, not harder.
Mm-hmm.
This is, and also you see how that rush from Ube had to rush it more because you had Reddish trailing him. Remember, I always tell you, height, you got you link, and that's what Cam Reddish is providing. He might not be blocking shots, but he's altering or putting them in the back of the mind. This guy is a 6'7" with with that wingspan. I have to get the shot immediately off and not get a good and catch and shoot settle. That's why hopefully Reddish going forward could be an impact on defense. Because he's got the talent and he's got the height, something that the Knicks needed. You know what?
Calvin,
That's
I
not a
wish
bad
I would
idea.
foul, but I can't.
Because it's 13 seconds. They don't have no more timeouts. They used up their timeouts.
It's too early and too close to foul. Joe Curry is absolutely right. If they go for a quick two, then that's, yeah. Right? So trying to inbound it. Smith gets it over to McDaniels. McDaniels driving. Blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Block number 6.
Six blocks for Mitchell Robinson. To me, he used the force there. He used the Jedi force, baby.
Washington for 3. And he hit it. They say it's a 2-pointer. His foot was on the line. Wait,
2-pointer. Foot on the line. He was a dangerous. They're gonna look at it though.
that's dangerous. Yes, his foot is on the line. Oh my gosh.
They caught a
Oh
break.
my gosh.
Really? That looked like a 3, dude. Even though he's on the line by a little bit of a toe, but that still be a 3.
That's the same toe that kept Kevin Durant out of the conference finals. Don't you cheat me. Don't you cheat me, Don of Watch Along Sports. If it's a toe on the line, it's a toe on the line. If it's a toenail on the line, it's a toenail on the line.
We like using that word a lot, Pope. Mark, huh? He's thinking. Wait. Washington is arguing that he wasn't.
Nope.
His tip of his sneaker was on the line. Ugh.
Yep. He's on the line. The Knicks got to
Yeah.
dribble it out.
Dang.
They got to
That's-
inbound it.
Dang. Oof.
Pope, I don't know what sports you were watching, but Kevin Durant went. The only game 7 he went to was one that he was, in attendance to. He didn't play in a game 7.
He's talking about that one with the Milwaukee.
Ah,
That's what he's talking. He's talking about Milwaukee. I know what he's talking about. He's talking about Milwaukee. This is gonna be a wild season. I believe you. I believe. What a break! That is a break. That's a break. If the Knicks hold on here, shut down. This is not over yet. 5.5 seconds here, dude.
I need a cigarette.
Not yet.
I need a cigarette. Oh man. I gotta calm myself down. Should I open this?
Oh, not
Should
yet.
I eat this?
Not yet.
Not yet. What an understatement.
You can't handle the truth. Absolutely. You know what? That's the best statement you've given.
That's the best statement you said all night.
That's a great statement, mate.
Let me give you a round of applause for that.
That is factual. That is
Yep.
factual. Man. Here we go. They got to Dinks inbound the ball clean here. Protect it. Dribble out. Or they might have to hit some free throws. So quickly's in the game. Remember, you got to bring one of your best free throw shooters.
Brunson over to Barrett, and Barrett got fouled.
Jerome, salute Jerome.
Charlotte has 3.8 seconds left.
Now, gotta hit your free throws.
Clyde says this isn't a good choice, but Barrett hits the first one. Yeah. Closest thing to a blowout was us against the Pistons. And Barrett hits both free throws. 2 of 2 from the line, baby. I love saying that at the end of a game. And Randall fouls Dennis Smith Jr. Smith Jr. to the line.
Hmm.
2.8 left.
Now they got to box out.
Yeah.
You got to put. If I'm the Knicks, I'm putting both Smith and Mitchell and Harkenstein out there. I don't know why they don't do that.
Smith
Even
to the
if
line. Misses the first one. Ball don't lie. Now
Dennis
you
Brick,
gotta miss this one. Get the rebound.
so Dennis Brick Jr. missed it.
Smith misses it, but
They need to
Barrett got the rebound and
get
ends
guard
the
the arc.
game.
There we go. Good job by the Knicks. Good win. And of course, man, I told you it was gonna be a close one, but man, good job by the Knicks showing heart there when they were down by 5 points and they went, they went on a 7-0 run, took a 2-point lead, and took it to overtime. They answered back on all that. Good job. Wow. What a victory. 134, 131. Wow. Now you can have that cigarette.
I'll eat the Snickers. This was an
Entertainment always
okay
beats pro
victory. This
wrestling,
wasn't the best
indeed.
victory we could have had. We made too many turnovers, and we got to watch the tape. I'm happy that we edged this one out, but this is one of those victories where I'm not gonna lie to you, Kev. Like looking at the statistics, Knicks shot what? They had 50. The Knicks had 52 rebounds. The Hornets had 56. The Knicks had 26 assists. The Hornets had 31. Knicks had 5 steals. The Hornets had 9. Knicks shot 54% from the field, 37% from 3, 86% from the free throw line. That's good. 11 blocks. We know 6 or 7 of those came from Mitchell Robinson. He's a bully. But then look at the turnover ratio. They had 31 assists, 15 turnovers. We had 24 assists, 16 turnovers. That's not sustainable.
Exactly. Well said. Man, he would. But what a goal! It starts with Brunson, 27 points. He had 7. He was three rebounds away from a triple double. What a big difference! I think it without if we, other point guard, we would have lost this game. We would have collapsed. Wow. Good job there. Good
All in
job
all,
there.
great victory. I get to eat my victory Snickers.
There you go. It tastes even better. It tastes sweeter. It tastes more delicious. Like with sweet taste of victory. Now we go to the road now, and we have to take on the Milwaukee Bucks. Now this is gonna be interesting. I want to see this game. You know, it's early temperature. Although the Knicks always seem to play the Milwaukee Bucks extremely well, but it's gonna be a little bit different though, because usually, and this is where you could say you're gonna miss a Nolan's Noel factor because he would play well against Antetokounmpo. And that's where you're gonna miss that. We're gonna see how they adjust there, though. We shall see that. We can't wait to see because they'll go on the road here for 3 straight games, if I'm not mistaken, until returning back until November 2nd against the Hawks. So I believe they got the Bucks, they got the Cavaliers, and one more game sandwich in between before coming back to the Hawks. Or I think something like that.
I'll tell you, like you said, the difference between Noel and Mitch. Noel had a propensity that if you were, a ball handling big, he knew how to disrupt the dribble.
Correct.
Mitch does not have that elite skill set that Noel had. So I won't take that away from Noel. But now Mitch has to find a way to affect that game in a different way. They have to first make Giannis a big and then out big Giannis. I think the only way you do that is by making the Greek Freak handle stuff not work well. Make them, go back to having a uh, uh um what's his name? The Holiday boy, Drew Holiday.
Drew.
Have the offense run through Drew. They don't have Chris Middleton right now. So that is one less person that, if anything, RJ Barrett should not be guarding. That means RJ has less of a defensive task coming up for that game. The way to win that I feel we're going to win that game is through a foray of RJ and Randle. And we have to make sure that Brunson is not exposed against Giannis because they will look for that mismatch.
Right. No, and also, but it'll be interesting to see how John Brunson will set the D offensively, and it's about the bench here. New York kind of continue that bench. Lopez has size also, but Lopez is, you could say, kind of the tangibles of Harkenstein. That's the matchup I want to see when Lopez is on the floor with Harkenstein, and to see how they do there. It's gonna be a fun matchup. Road game Friday night. I know your friend Robert Wall will be there to welcome you, and can't wait to see that.
No, he won't. He won't be there because it's not at MSG.
No, but he's always sends us something in the chat and
No, he
on the
won't.
email.
He better not.
He's a good friend. But for myself to you, Chef Dan, man, this was fun, man. This was a fun. And the Knicks, not for nothing. I was doing the watch along for the Yankee game when the Memphis was going on, but I watched you on the right in front of me in the monitor, and you looked like you were having fun. Then I came on when for the home opener and the last three games. They're fun. The Knicks are much fun, folks. When you're scoring over 115 points a game, they're fun. They're elusive. They're play so much smart basketball. It's just a pleasure, a fresh for breath air. The way they play, even in spite of even if you guys think they're not going anywhere, right now, I'm worried about that. You know what? We got so much basketball to worry about playoffs. We're talking about playoffs and all the seeding. Right now, what I'm doing right now is just sitting back and enjoying this team play, and it's refreshing. It's fun. They're elusive. They're not a boring watch. There's no Thor Court of Doom. They're just fun. It's just fun basketball, man. This is what we're a relevance, a semblance of an NBA franchise, NBA team, modern basketball, shooting the threes, moving the ball, moving and playing so elusive with a point guard, and it's just fun to watch. And right now, I know it's small sample size, but man, the Knicks are fun. How far they're going to go? I don't know. I'm not going to put a ceiling, and I'm not going to sit here and get more gray hairs worrying about it. I'm just going to relax, let it ride, keep playing well, keep that intensity, keep that good habits, and let's just have fun with the season, Chef Dan. That's just my take right now.
Yeah, I'm in agreement, but we definitely are going to have a lot to talk about on the podcast. I'd say we do it after the fifth game.
Yeah, we should do it. The fifth game, 5 game increments to see, what we seen, what we not seen, and then we'll go from there because we don't want to have an overreaction. Too many folks get to overreact with one game, and or in also want to see if they, how they handle a little bit of adversity. We still haven't seen them handle a little bit of adversity. You could say the first game of Memphis. After that, because you don't want to start off 0-2, you don't want to start behind the eight ball. But they came out and they showed they had no adversity. They played well. Of course, you're gonna say, "Oh, they play the Pistons, they play the Magics," but Charlotte is a pretty good team. They were a playoff team last year. There's a good team. So we shall see here. And Brunson does make a big difference, huge difference here, huge difference. Best point guard they had in a long time. It's phenomenal. When we could say someone had over 12 assists, what is averaging like around almost, I believe, 8, 9 assists a game. It's just refreshing. Money well spent. So with that said, I got to get up for a little early. I know you got to go to work as well. We want to thank you guys for joining us in the chat. Remember, hit that like, share the program, share it on your social media. Let more Knick fan know that what we're going on here, what we're doing here. We're having fun. This is just a fun watch along. We're not here to compete with anyone. We don't. don't care about competing or worrying about what other people do. We all, at the end of the day, we all love orange and blue. So with that said, man, you have a blessed night. Good night. We'll see you soon. Peace.